the tasteless gentlemen, better than the sex you ain't having. Alex the king of wedding scoop, just a businessman. Bradley over there picking their rocks up. Schoeny getting pegged while Dom trying to scheme. And this folks in the tasteless gentlemen, better than the sex you ain't having. Alex the king of wedding scoop, just a businessman. Bradley over there picking them rocks up. Schoeny getting pegged while Dom trying to scheme. And this folks in the tasteless gentlemen.
Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you sitting? No, shut the fuck. Bro, how do you guess that? How do you guess that,
I don't
bro?
know.
Out of
Weird,
all
right?
people.
Just look at him. Girls have types.
Yeah.
Man, you don't look like Macklemore to me.
No, I'm white.
Yeah.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, tall, skinny.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm Eskimo Brothers with a rapper. You wouldn't guess.
Talk about Eskimo Brothers on a spectrum, bro. Like Michael Jordan on one side and then fucking Macklemore on one side, bro.
I know. Nobody can compete with Macklemore.
No, not at all. Yeah, so I met this chick like last year and we were at sushi and she's like, yeah, it was the first time we were hanging out and she's just like, we're just rapping out. And then she's like, yeah, me and my girlfriend had like a threesome with a rapper because we were talking about threesomes. Duh. And
I need to start being honest. I caught that from
what?
like, yeah.
Dog, I need to start being honest.
You keep saying this every week.
Yeah, I need to start being honest, bro.
Every week, and he keeps lying every week.
Hey, next week, bro. Next week, we're being honest, all right? And she's like, yeah, and I didn't bite. I was going to be like, really, who? Like, we good. Like,
Yeah, it's like, I don't need to, you know, like,
I
I
need
hate
to know.
when girls
I don't
flex
care.
like that. That's
yeah,
not
it's a little bit
really.
of a flex, and especially if you're talking about sex and like being free and just like
I
exploring.
mean, I don't know. I mean, I kind of want to know. I need to judge.
I
who
don't,
you're-
bro. Bitches, I mean, yeah, bro. They use it.
Here's the- I
They
wanna-
use it as a flex, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and I don't. That's super
Yeah,
uncomfortable
but I
for
need
me.
to. I need to know like who you're fanning out of. You know what I mean? Like,
True. It's interesting.
like if it's one thing if like you did it like before they were famous, whatever, and then they became famous later.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you know what I mean? If you're like, you know, going out of your way to like, you know, hook up with, I'm gonna judge a little, you know, depending on
But I
who
mean,
it is.
Judge a
guys,
little?
we do the same shit.
Oh, 100%.
Like, we totally go out of the way to fuck a celebrity. You
yeah,
kidding
no,
me?
100%. Yeah, yeah.
I just
absolutely.
I put it like as
But I would judge a dude for it too.
like my mentality is more of like, damn, bro, I'm like fucking the same kind of chicks like these famous people are. I was like, I'm tight.
Feel good. Yeah, I'm tired. You're looking in the mirror like, hey, I'm all right.
But if it's
Yeah,
like
bro,
if it's like
yeah.
Stephen Baldwin, you're not as
Yeah, that's a little.
yeah, you know what I mean.
I can take, like,
That's
Steven
what
Seagal.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it like
okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
is this somebody? Am I like in the upper echelons or like?
Gotcha, or is it Beetlejuice?
Yeah, or is it like tech from the real world?
Bro. So yeah, so we're talking and I didn't bite. I didn't ask her like, oh, what rapper did you guys fuck? And then I was just thinking the other day, I was like, oh dude, I forgot about that. I'm gonna hit her up and ask her. So I just text her and she's like, yeah, it was Macklemore. I'm like, oh, what? Okay, cool. Maybe the throwback, you know? And I was like, all right, that's interesting though. Michael Jordan on one side, and then I don't even know how the fuck I'm Eskimo Brothers Michael Jordan. I saw it on the podcast.
bro. That's still. I think that's one of the coolest things ever.
You think I'd be a little more stoked on it, but I
it's
don't
the
know.
closest you'll ever come to greatness.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's pretty close.
That is pretty damn close.
Pretty close,
you
bro.
know?
You guys shared the same hole.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I
Maybe
should
he
feel-
went for the other hole.
Yeah, maybe, bro.
It is Michael
maybe.
Jordan, like,
yeah, just got
who
domed
knows-
up in the Rolls Royce.
Yeah, who knows what he's up to or wants to get
My
into.
Eskimo brother was Raekwon the chef, so
Yeah.
I'm officially like a member of Wu-Tang.
Yeah, officially.
much.
Hell yeah.
That's the way I see it.
I mean, how do the Z-Lords, how do they fuck with Wu-Tang? Is that cool? Like, could you be a part of the Wu-Tang?
Yeah, because I'm the president. So, you know what I'm saying? When you're the president, like, you can...
You have presidents in a gang. Is that
yeah.
sounds a little too official?
Yeah. Right. Hey, I need to talk to your president real quick. Like, oh, he's not here right now. He's not here. He's not here.
No, it's just saying co-op, bro. You know what I mean?
Co-op.
Co-op.
Yo, I've been thinking about getting a one wheel. Like those little skaters.
You've been
What?
saying this for so long.
Have I really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
No way.
100%.
I think maybe I heard him say it once.
When are you
but
guys gonna talk me into getting a one wheel? God damn it!
Never, man. That shit ain't cool. Every time I see a dude on one of them, I'm like,
You haven't seen him on the trails. You don't see him up in the dirt.
I did see
okay,
it.
I always see him like with a helmet, like flying
Nah,
like,
nah,
on
nah.
the street.
I
I'm
did
like,
see a
With a
dude-
backpack? No.
Yeah.
I did see a dude in PB with a one wheel, and he had put a beach chair on it So
Yeah,
so
I
he was
see
just
that.
mobbing down.
That's tight.
Garnett
Yeah. How is
in, a
that
beach
cool,
chair.
bro? Being on a lawn chair on a one wheel, just
That's
cruising.
because man, he built that. He customized
He
it, bro.
put, he
Let's
put,
put some
a
thought
chair
to
on
it.
it.
I
And he's
see-
also about to get run over by a truck.
I see what you're. You know, being that low. I see.
Yeah.
I see what you're talking about. Like because I've seen the same guys, like dorky dudes on their way to work.
Yeah,
with, like, their
it looks
backpack
dorky.
and their helmets. I'm for sure not wearing a helmet, but I do want to take my dog out because when I went up to Mammoth, I took him out on a bunch of trails with my mountain bike, and he had the fucking best time, bro. And he was so tired after, and he was like following me the whole way. So I was like, I don't want to get a fucking mountain bike. Like, then I got to get a rack for my car. And then I forgot that my buddy Will has a one wheel, and I've ridden it before, and it's cool as fuck. But he's into it. Like, he's not like going down roads and like, beep, beep, excuse me, guys. Like, he goes on fucking trails and goes to like parks and like long ass rides and shit.
You
So
gonna hit up the skate parking one?
hell no, fuck that. No,
Bro,
but
that's
I
how
would
you
love to
break your
just
fucking neck.
put it in my fucking car and then like either go to the beach with my dog or hit up some trails on like East San Diego and stuff. Get that fucking dog tired as fuck.
Since you already ridden one before, how do you operate one?
Just hop on and go.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
You
I
just
mean,
don't hop
they
on and
have like
fucking go.
balancing like shit in there to keep you balanced.
It's the same. It's probably the same balancing
It's like a Segway.
technology from the two wheel ones. What were the hoverboards?
Segway.
No,
Oh,
the
no,
hoverboards,
hoverboards,
like the
yeah.
cheap ass. Oh, they all got the same.
yeah.
It's the gyro
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, it seems a little hard, but
So what? Like to go forward, you would lean back?
nope. What?
You lean
No,
forward.
man. You lean forward, bro.
Man, I'm asking, motherfucker. I don't know. I have never ridden one of them goofy things.
If you, oh yeah, they're goofy now, huh? So if you
Yeah.
lean back and it goes forward, bro, you just be like, whoop.
I thought you
Nah,
like,
man.
I thought you lean with it, rock with it, fool.
No,
you know
no,
what I mean?
no,
Get
no.
your hips involved.
No, man, it's
That's when you do that. You got to do that drunk guy lean where you're kind of like this, like constantly just
Michael
going
Jackson.
forward. Yeah.
yeah. So
By the way, I love it when one of my friends is absolutely fucking annihilated, and like you're at a bar or like a house party or wherever, like out back in the backyard of an Airbnb, ripping darts, doesn't matter where, and that dude just has that drunk lean in a conversation, and you can look at him
he
from a
keeps
distance.
catching himself.
Yeah, no. Not even. It's like he's like stabilized in it. You know what I mean? Like
lean forward.
yeah, he's leaning forward, and like there's somebody like directly in front of him, but he's like just leaning into it, and like, he's not moving anywhere. He's not going anywhere. He's just fucking leaning. I love that shit.
What music video was that? Michael Jackson, was that Thriller or?
No,
was
I
Thriller,
think it
right?
was Smooth Criminal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Smooth
Smooth Criminal, yeah. Because what was it, Alien Ant Farm or whatever? Did the
Yeah.
This is my first concert. It was an Alien Ant Farm concert and a Dima.
aren't they back? Aren't they on tour again?
I mean, I think all those bands are trying to make like a comeback or just like cashing in on like the
Oh yeah,
nostalgia.
like what's that band that's doing the
Creed? No, they came back.
No,
They're
the
making
one
money.
the one that's doing like shows at like house parties and bowling alleys.
I don't know.
American Rejects or whatever. Is that it?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, are they doing house parties?
Yeah, straight up. Like
What
they're
the fuck?
I mean, it's like all going viral. Cause you haven't been on IG, so like it's all over the place. Like they're getting tons of press from it.
No way.
So like they're having people hit them up and be like, hey, like we want to do like house parties, events, like whatever, like So they would just tell them to come through. They're charging like $5 a head or something like that.
I think that might be a little bit of like just publicity.
Yeah, of
Like,
course.
yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, they're not like straight up like you can't hit them up and be like, hey, come to the studio for the Tasteless Gentlemen podcast. Like,
No, they're doing shows, so they're like, hey, we want to use like your house as like a venue for a show.
that sounds
basically.
fucking terrible.
You wouldn't go?
I would not
I'd
have
go,
that
but I
band at
wouldn't
my
host.
house.
I wouldn't host.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying
That
you
sounds
would host.
terrible. Like, what
I'm
the fuck?
I mean, you wouldn't want to see like say it was one of your favorite bands, like say like Green Day or somebody like that was
Or Stone
performing.
Temple Pilots.
Or yeah,
Oh my God, I was
or
not
or
expecting
Goo
that from
Goo Dolls.
yeah.
If,
Or
like,
fucking Matchbox 2020.
Yeah. Yeah, just say like if Korn was playing, like doing house parties, you wouldn't think that's cool?
Yeah, but I would realize that it's not like real. Like they're doing it for a
What does
reason.
it matter?
That's like a rapper being like, "Yeah, I'm gonna rap at fucking McDonald's." It's like he's not going around making money off McDonald's doing that. He
Yeah,
just did it once
no
for like
shit.
a reel.
But that's like, how is that any different than like when these like super famous bands do like a small intimate performance for like
Tiny Desk or something?
Yeah, like Tiny Desk or like who was it? We had Woodsy on. I think it was like the Rolling Stones or something like that. He saw perform at like
Who the fuck's Woodsy?
Stephen Woods. He was
Football player?
no, he was
He was the guest on the podcast, right?
yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
He was like a morning radio host in San Diego. Now he like covers the Padres.
Was I here that day?
was I here that that day?
No, I don't think so. Anyways, so he was saying, I think it was like the Rolling Stones, something like that at like the Belly Up, which is like what, like 300 person venue or something like that.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it was all invite only for like media and, you know, newspaper, whatever. Like, you know, it's not meant to like make money, but it's meant to like boost press.
I guess.
But would you rather see that like an intimate performance or like some big ass fucking concert at Petco where you're like up in the fucking nosebleeds and you can barely fucking
relax, bro. My money could get me closer than that.
Hey, first
Relax.
of all, the nosebleeds are not that bad anymore.
The nosebleeds are terrible.
No, they're not, bro. I saw Green Day at Petco, and I was way up in the nosebleeds.
Couldn't
It's
see
not that
shit.
bad, dude. They have screens. I don't need to see the people.
I want to see the people, bro. I've always
Overrated.
watched the person on the screen. Can I see him in person? Is that okay?
No, just look at the screen. It don't
No.
matter.
I don't want to look at the screen.
It's
If I
weird.
can look at the
That's
screen,
weird.
I'll go home.
Bro, I went to go see the fucking Warriors, and same thing. My parents, I surprised my mom. They had the seats all the way back in the fucking Chase Coliseum, right? The Chase Center.
Yeah.
It was fucking great. They had the biggest LED
Yeah, but
screens.
basketball arenas are smaller.
That shit's whack.
I don't think they're that much smaller than like
You're
Petco.
like
That's a lot smaller than Petco.
yeah, it's also because the court is smaller, so
Yeah,
you
the
get to
court's
be closer to the
Okay.
action.
Well, I saw Green Day at Petco, and it wasn't that bad.
It was bad.
No, everyone talks shit about the nosebleeds.
It
They're not
wasn't
that
bad. It wasn't that
let
bad,
me
but
put
it
it
was
this way.
still
So
bad.
Wasn't bad.
there's a bar.
It sounds great. The big ass screen. We got beers and shit. People
I
are
know
singing.
it wasn't that bad, but it was still bad.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. You said it wasn't that bad.
You want to see the people?
That's what you said. I'm just repeating what you
no,
said.
you said you want to see the people. You
I
just
do.
look at the screen.
No,
All right,
but
let
you
me-
said it wasn't that
Do
bad.
you watch TV and go, damn, I wish I was there?
Hold on.
Sometimes.
Let me ask you this. So, Green Day, good example. So, there's a pub in London, and the guy who owns it, and it's like a small pub, the guy who owns it has like a history in the music industry. So, he knows like all these recording artists, road managers, like all the people who like are in the scene, and you can call and be like, hey, like, you know, come through. And every once in a while, he gets like big bands like Green Day to come in and perform like a bar set. Like right in the fucking bar, like no stage, nothing. Like you're like, if you're in the bar, you're like literally like as far away as we are from each other right now. You're telling me you'd rather see them in the nosebleeds at Chase Center than at the pub right there?
What I'm saying is I really don't care.
Oh, bullshit.
No, I really don't. I don't.
Bullshit.
It's like that would be cool, but like, no, hold on. You're putting words in my mouth, homie. I'm not saying that. My original thing was when they do those. Let's go back to those house parties. Green Day doing a house party. It's not like when we started this conversation. You said these bands are doing house parties, bro. Like,
They are.
Like we were gonna go to one in PB tonight.
No,
that's not the
but
deal.
that's what they're
They're
doing.
doing maybe like 2 or 3. So the fucking reel will go viral, and then
Yeah,
and then
no
everyone
shit.
starts. Yeah, they're not. It's not.
too-
They're
at
not
that
doing house
point,
parties.
I didn't say
probably
they were doing
invite
it.
only.
I wasn't saying they're doing it for their own health. Like, of course they're promoting their shit. Like, but that's literally what tours are for.
You made it seem like their next tour is going to be at fucking Kevin's house down the street.
Maybe they'll do a show on PB. You don't know.
Who knows? Oh, hey, let me know, bro. I would
Nah,
love to. I
don't-
want to
don't
see
tell
Green
him.
Day in a
I know.
closet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Me and Dom are
No,
gonna
I'll
fucking go.
FaceTime you, man.
Yeah.
You can watch him on the screen.
Yeah, what are you chilling in someone's living room?
I'll
with
see
Green
if
Day?
I'll see if you can stand on the rooftop so you can see it from a
I
distance.
hope you had the time of your life.
I mean, the one thing that I will say that would suck, unless they have like the sound dialed in, like any band playing in that kind of environment, this is
gonna be loud as fuck,
and it
bro.
sounds like shit.
Yeah.
Every single bar or like house party setup I've ever seen sounds like shit.
A lot of the bars in PB fucking their sound systems suck, bro.
Shout out to the local, bro.
Yeah.
They spent that bread.
Oh, they did. That was
Bro, that
recently in the
place-
last 4 years, right?
Yeah, that
Function
place
One.
sounds fucking amazing. I never noticed stuff like that, but I'd notice it there.
I noticed day one since I started DJing. I'm like, damn, bro, they have shitty ass fucking sound.
I'd say
Oh,
probably
I've noticed the sound. I'm saying this one sounds so good. Like
Yeah,
I
they
never
fucking-
knew what like a real crystal clear.
The
like,
people, the
club.
local, the owner, she will reinvest. If they make a bunch of money, they keep reinvesting in the venue, which is great. That's amazing. That's how you stick around.
one of the best things they did was able to get that parking lot turned into part of the bar too.
Fuck that, man. I needed that parking lot, bro. Parking is a bitch in PB now. I don't do that red shit in PB. Yeah.
Oh, parking in the red,
Yeah,
you know?
hell no.
Yeah, it's not as low key as
Not as
downtown.
low-key,
the parking people, they know in PB. They know.
For real, bro.
I mean, I saw them harassing food trucks parked in on Grand the other day. These motherfuckers.
Really?
Yeah.
So let motherfuckers get their.
You're talking about the meter maids?
No, like there
Or
was like
cops.
there was like the park rangers were fucking out there.
The park rangers.
They got some at the library. Like they got
Motherfucker.
library parking rangers too. Like, hey, if you're not at the library, like doing library shit, like you can't park there no more.
What are you doing at the library?
I'd park
Oh,
there and
you'd
then
park-
fucking walk my ass to the damn bar. That was one of my places. I was like, I just park at the library.
I got a place in PB. I can let you know. I'll let you know after the podcast.
Speaking of places in PB, one of the spots that Dom DJs at does the Love Island watch parties.
Call him out, bro. Who is it?
What-
Mavericks?
No, it's what's the PB Ale House?
Really?
Yeah,
So it's a watch party?
yeah.
Bro, I would go.
I know. yeah.
Once was it with y'all saw that video?
I sent it. Yeah, I sent it over.
Yeah,
earlier.
bro. Like that video was like nothing but chicks in there.
Mavericks did that in like 2018. I don't know what show
Oh yeah,
it was.
didn't you DJ? It was like
Yeah.
Bachelorette or whatever.
Yeah, it was the Bachelorette show or Bachelor show. I don't know what it was, but they had roses everywhere. Like I walked in, there's roses all over the ground. There's like cheap champagne.
I want to say you sent me like a picture from the thing. You
I
were
for
like,
sure did because I was like, yo, this is crazy. And then nothing but women. But I don't think they were in the mindset to
No,
be
yeah.
like hit on
No.
or like don't fuck with me. Like
Yeah.
it's legit. Like
It's-
basically it's the new age girls' night, like or
well,
like women's night.
It's like being a straight guy at the gay bar.
Yeah.
Like the assumption is that you're there to meet straight women with them being unsuspecting.
Man, you gotta put yourself in a position, bro. You ain't putting yourself in a position to get chose.
What you
position is
got to
that?
do is you got to really be into it, or at least study it like you would like a sport that you're trying to get into.
That as well, that helps. Man, pull up with that puppy. It's a rap.
Yeah.
It's a fucking rap, bro.
Yeah.
They're gonna come to you.
I went to
I will say that
Leilani's in PB today, and I had fucking
Come
Toby,
on, bro.
I get 3 chicks. Like, oh,
It's a magnet.
What's his name?
They love them dogs, man.
Yeah,
they love them dogs.
It's like the turnout is pretty impressive.
It
at
is.
some
When I
of
saw
these-
that
wild.
turnout, I was like, damn, that's
It's
a lot of
wild.
chicks.
And I remember like some of those ones that were doing the Bachelor Bachelorette ones, like they're turning out more than sports games.
Yeah.
At some of these bars, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then again, though, I mean, I know we're just probably out there, guys are out there just to hook up or, whatever. Like, but if you're trying to find wifey, don't. Those chicks, the ones that love the fucking TV shows.
That's all of them though.
Nah, not all of them.
Yeah,
The
not
ones
all
that
of
show up at Mavericks on a
mean-
Tuesday to watch that shit? Bro.
I mean,
Yeah, I
sure,
feel
there's a
that.
little,
Red flag!
there's a little self-selection there, but like
sure.
there are, I mean, even some of like the most like normal or even like fun and unique women I've met, all of them have some sort of reality show, like even if it's not like The Bachelor or Bachelorette, it's like My 600-Pound Life or what, you know what I mean? It's,
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
those
always
are cool, but
something.
like I'm saying, I feel like them toxic like female
the
shows.
Toxicas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like those are a red flag because I've met women that watch those too. And I always feel like you kind of like imitate what you watch to a certain degree.
But,
And
like,
I
they
feel like
like
some
it.
of that, I feel like some of that,
I
like,
get what you're
attitude and
saying,
shit
but like
coming out.
I don't think
from
you
some of the
realize
shows.
like just how many women watch these.
I'm not
like,
saying they
Hey,
don't,
Alex
but
knows, dude. He fucking
No,
knows.
no.
He knows how many people watch that show.
I'm saying like
Fair
they're
enough,
super
bro.
popular. They're
I'm not
super
saying they're not,
popular.
bro. But even with the people I've encountered a few of them that do, but most of them don't.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
But like, there's a ton who are literally just married and forcing their husbands to watch it too. You know what I mean? So like, you're not you're just encountering the single ones. So it's a little bit of like a self-selection thing because the number's so fucking huge,
What's the number?
fucking massive.
Come on, bro. You keep
hear it,
talking
bro.
about the numbers.
Give me
Let's
the
hear
number.
it.
I don't
Your
know.
numbers, guys.
I don't know
Talking
I don't know the
millions?
number.
The housing market? What does that have to do with it?
These are fucking. These are like some of the most popular shows on TV.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it is a thing. Like, if I were to bring that up in a conversation and one female out of the group goes like, "Oh my God, I fucking love that show. Dude, last week, Jared," and then it's like, ooh.
See, that's not so much of a red flag to me because that's not too bad. But
Oh,
when
then
they
what's bad to you?
Like what? That Baddies Club?
Oh, you're talking about the show, like different shows.
Yeah, like
oh,
a different
yeah.
show, bro. Like when they be
Yeah.
watching shit like that, Real Housewives of Atlanta, I'm like, you're garbage.
Yeah, I guess everyone has their own, like.
Yeah, I don't like because bro, that show.
I mean,
those shows are
I
terrible.
just don't like reality TV in general. But to me, like reality TV and dating, even just being friends with women in general, it's like being all into like astrology or whatever.
Kind of, yeah,
It's
yeah.
just kind of like baked into it. Like you have to assume that like a large number of these of women are going to be into that thing. Like it's like like a dude being into football.
Yeah.
Or basketball. It's like you just kind of assume that like that's
Yeah.
going to be a thing.
I went on a date with this chick that she's not the director of one of those shows, but the same type of shows. And she was talking about how her and like 3 other people help with the storyline. Like, okay, this episode or today, we have to get these points in. We have to get these 2 people drunk at the pool. And then we're gonna like interview their like better half, or the person that they're supposed to be dating or something. I thought it was like really interesting. But
Hey,
she's like the story
does the cast know what's going on?
No, I don't think so. They set them up. I mean, when I was on those 2 shows up in LA, like they just set everything up. They're kind of,
You see,
Yeah, you set it up for conflict.
For sure,
bro,
100%.
I wouldn't, and like knowing that I'm on national television, like I'm not gonna get fucked up and like act a fool. I'm gonna be
No,
so
but this
on
is what they
point.
tell you. This is what they tell you. They're like, "Hey, Dom, what's up?" Like, or they get like you and like 2 other guys in the group. We're like, "All right, tonight it's gonna be chill. We're gonna chill at the pool for a little bit, and then we're doing a guys' night out." And like you guys just have fun. You're like, cool, let's get honestly, drunk. We have a good time. But then they set up like a backstory, and then they throw your ex in the fucking back door at the club, and then you're like, oh, who the fuck? Bitch, what's my ex doing here? And then they're like, get it.
Honestly,
Hey, there he is. Zoom in. Exactly. And they throw a Haitian in there, bro. Hey, Tom's fighting the Haitian. Bro, that's how they do it.
My mindset would be
Go ahead.
my mindset would be very similar to Dom's in that like there's no way I'm doing some dumb shit.
Yeah.
And then I walk out to the pool area and there'd be like buckets of beer and I'd be like, all right.
Hey, someone's like, fuck the Niners. Yeah. So, excuse me? What? Bitch?
Yeah, that'd be
Check
wild.
this out, man. So they tried to do a reality show in San Diego a long time ago. And this is when my ex and I, my long-term ex, was like on a break, but they were like, hey, we want the DJs, we want the fucking bartenders, anybody that's ever dated in the show. We met up downtown or something, and they group all the girls up and then all the guys, and then they just start feeding them shots, just fucking like, hey, and we're having a good time because I haven't seen some of these people in a while. Me and my ex were cool. We weren't together, but we were cool. And then this is right after Scoop and I got back from Thailand, and I ended up like kind of ghosting my ex because we were kind of talking, and then I was like, I don't want to talk to her while I'm in Thailand, so I just stopped texting her. Well, she didn't like that. I don't know how they found out about that.
Damn.
Yeah, they found out, the TV show or the directors found out about that and was like, it was our turn. They have like one table and they get couples to come talk at the table and have shots and like fucking chips and salsa, and they film the whole thing. Lights fucking everywhere. It's hot as fuck. And they sat us down and literally like start asking us questions and just kind of push the conversation towards shit. And my ex out, she was already fucking drunk and she got a little fucking fiery and just starts like spouting off shit. So I have to like defend myself. And then I had to fucking defend myself. And then, but I didn't want to go deep. I didn't want to go like, she says like, well, why the fuck did you go to Thailand and just ghost me? Like, who does that? And then I didn't want to go further back and be like, well, bitch, like, what'd you do in fucking 2016? I didn't want to bring that shit up. So I just like shut down. What?
So what
happened in 2016? Big
Yeah.
I mean, give him a shot. Give him a shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to get real, we're talking
grab that bottle up there
seven
off the
strangers in a household.
Yeah, right. So it's a very interesting dynamic what they do. It is fucking cool. Like I respect it, but at the same time, like going into that, you know that shit's gonna happen. They're gonna pull. They're not dumb. Like these fucking directors and of these shows.
Interesting.
Well, yeah, they're also not like getting boring people. They're getting people who are like gonna cause problems.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not too difficult to find. Like there's a self-selection part of it. Like you're already wanting to be on TV, so you're already going to be problematic in some way.
Yeah. The agents call you, or the directors or agents call you and want to FaceTime and talk to you. Like I did one of mine in the car for one of the shows I did in LA, and they were like, all right, this dude's fucking tatted up. So there goes that. Like, we have a tatted guy. Let's just make sure he can fucking talk. He's not an idiot. So when they call me,
Fuck.
they're like,
Damn it. I fucking knew it.
and so they talked to me and they're like, cool, like, we want you on the show. I was like, all right, sick. But I don't know, maybe I wasn't aggressive enough or whatever. But like, I don't think they wanted me to be one of the dudes that had drama because I would just shut down. Like, I'm not fucking doing that.
Yeah. Hey, so what show is coming? There's a new show coming. I don't know if it's coming to San Diego or if it's being casted in San Diego, but it's like one of them female shows.
One of them female shows.
I don't know, bro. I just saw a bunch of chicks.
What's one of them female shows?
Man, Love Island.
That's the one we're talking about.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Nah, there's one Love Island. Then that I don't know why that was the first thing.
I mean,
came to my
honestly,
head.
there's always shows. So this is the thing. It's like these shows, you kind of treat them as like startup businesses. Like if you get some money, a director gets some money, an agent gets a bunch of people.
Yeah,
and if they make the show and you fucking trademark the name and it goes viral, and they get on a network, dude, you're fucking making some money.
there's a lot of reality shows get filmed, never get put out.
Oh, yeah,
Really?
a lot. Yeah,
I mean, a lot of shit gets filmed and never gets put out. Like we had a comedian on who sold a show, and I don't think it ever got made. I think they got to the point where they were about to start filming, and it never.
I feel like a lot of people say that though. We've heard. I don't know if it was you or Scoop that said that. Like when we first started Tasteless Gentlemen, like everyone started saying like, "Oh man, there's like talks about being like a Tasteless Gentleman show on Netflix."
No, like I know for sure he actually sold the show.
What do you mean?
Like he sold the show. Like they sold it to a
Oh,
studio.
your homie?
Well, we had him on the show. He's not my homie, but
Who was he?
Drew Morgan.
Man, who are these guests, bro?
You weren't here that day.
Damn, bro, how many seasons have been out?
I think it was with Chris, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's it. So he was his show got sold.
Yeah, it got sold, but it never got made.
Oh, but that's good. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I mean, you'll take it, but like you'd also rather it get made because that's
You make even
Fuck
more
that.
money.
No, they paid him. They bought it off him, right?
yeah, but like you get more money as the season.
Oh, I thought they bought like the rights, they bought everything and like, all right, we're gonna make a show.
Well, he's
out
from
of
the
it.
South, so like they bought it because they wanted it to appeal to like a different demographic than like the Hollywood like coastal crowd or whatever. And then he said they just kept like mucking it up in like the process of getting made. Like they didn't like what they bought essentially.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. When every city I've DJed in the United States, I've always had like heard rumors about like, oh yeah, well like, because usually it's like the hottest club in the town, and they're like, yeah, we were talking to like this guy that has like a Netflix thing, and he said like we might do something. I'm like, back in the day, I was like, dude, that's sick. Like, hopefully I'm DJing that day. And then like after a while, like years, I'm like, man, y'all are stupid.
Well, you know why? It's because there's always every town has a dude like the PB Millionaire.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's like out there? Who's like,
Bro,
man,
let's get that motherfucker on here. Let's do it. Let's fucking get the PB Millionaire on here.
Please do.
I know where his house is.
Yeah.
You just
In
knock on his
PB.
door,
Fuck.
Well, no, it looks like a castle.
so it stands out.
Oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta snip some video from that because I know we've talked about this guy multiple times, and I don't think people realize how fucking creepy he is. And I'll tell this to his fucking face. I don't give a shit. I'll
Man,
test the
all right,
fucker.
bro. Like, don't get in a fight.
I can kick his. Bro, he can barely walk.
I don't
He's
think,
82.
All right, bro.
kidding.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't
he looks,
think
he
getting
looks
him on-
even older now, man.
I don't think getting him on the show is gonna help if we're sitting there like say you could like whoop him and shit.
Come on in, homie.
What if we just
Probably gonna watch the latest episode.
Yeah, what if we just?
No, he
what if
won't.
we
No
just
one watches
jumped
the show. No, it's just fucking weird, man. He's just a fucking creepy dude. Like, I don't know what he's trying to do, but
Have you met him?
have you seen the?
No.
Okay, I'll send it to you. You'll be like, all
Dude,
right.
he's still like posting like ads on like Craigslist and shit.
For what? Roommates? Female only?
Pretty much.
That's the type of guy he is.
Yeah, like
Wow.
But then again, that's what
So-
I'm doing with
so-
a fucking traveling nurse.
yeah,
So
A little
it is
bit.
a little
It's
different.
a little bit
right?
more classy.
So
Yeah, it's more classy.
so he would try to get these like freshly 21-year-old like college students, and he would be like, oh, I'm trying to like put together like film a reality show or whatever, so I'm looking to get like a group of like party girls in PB to like do this reality show, and like you work for me kind of thing. And like he does like the interviews, like photo shoots, like all kinds
Casting
of shit.
couch?
He seems like he's a genuine dude. He seems like he's genuine. He doesn't look like he's like a predator. He just seems a little off.
And I don't even know that he ever did. Like I was talking about this with someone like a year ago. Like there are no stories of him like actually like doing anything like nefarious.
Very true.
So like I would but it's still weird. It's still weird as fuck. He just has like delusions of grandeur is what it is, and he wants to he's old and he wants to be around a bunch of young hot women is like kind of what it is.
Hey, how old is he? How old is he?
Hey,
How old
that
is he?
sounds
Yeah.
nice.
He was old. He was old when I was 21, so he's old.
Hey, is he short?
No, he's
Like-
tall.
He's tall?
I think he looks tall as fuck. He's got a lot of work done too.
Yeah, he's tons of plastic surgery.
Okay, then no,
yeah.
I'm not. Because there's this old man like
He'll like
being
walk.
PB.
No, he'll like walk around.
Millionaire.
He'll walk around like PB in like track suits with like these weird ass running shoes and shit like that. He just looks weird, dude.
Yeah, and then every chick that he has around him looks exactly like when you're walking downtown Little Italy and they have the hostess.
Yeah,
the hostess that's
100%.
fucking 17 and a half, and they're just like, hi guys,
I
come
actually-
into the restaurant. Like, that's every chick he has around him.
I actually know.
Fresh.
I
Do they
actually
be
know-
17, the hostess that be in the front?
They can be,
Jeez, bro, I
younger
gotta stop
than
looking.
21.
I mean,
Yeah, stop
the
looking.
first restaurant I worked at, I was 14.
That's hot.
I mean, you weren't a hostess though.
I worked at the cash register.
Yeah.
Yeah, when people had to pay, you didn't greet people. Like,
That's like literally what the job is. You greet them as they
nah,
come
man,
in.
nobody, man, they turn around and see your ass in the front, man.
This motherfucker.
Hell no, I don't want to eat here, man. This motherfucker ugly.
But going back to going back to PB Millionaire, I actually know a girl who's probably like 30-ish, 31, something like that. And she didn't know, like, because he kind of like disappeared for a while. So after a while, everyone in PB knew who he was, and nobody
How have I
wanted
never seen
to
this
get
person?
involved with him.
He doesn't go out much.
But he tried to like start back up again recently, and so she started like posting like videos like with him in her like reels on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no,
He's back.
She got taken. She didn't, because the whole like there's a whole gap of people who just don't know who
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah.
And so now he's like back doing the whole exact deal again.
He's up to his,
Yeah.
He took a couple years off.
Yeah, took a couple
let it
years
cool
off,
down.
had to lay low.
Yeah, let shit cool down,
We've
bro.
all been there.
Bring them stars down, man.
It kind of reminds me of like, and you guys tell me what you think about this. There's always a person that goes out, and I'm sure you both are going to name like one type of person or a person that we've all seen. They have like a shtick, like a thing. They go out. There's that one dude. He's a little skinny, little Hispanic dude. He's dressed up in like, he looks like a character from Dick Tracy comics. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Bro, that's the weirdest thing is like after a gig, I'm walking to 7-Eleven and it's foggy and I'm like by an old Crown Victorian home or an old Victorian home.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker's like walking down the street. I'm like, dogs
Wait,
can't
so
get no
like,
fucking
like,
weirder,
a
bro.
1920s mobster.
Have you seen this
bro,
guy?
straight up, man.
I haven't seen him, but I have seen the dude in PB, that tall black dude who always has like the different suits.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
another guy I was thinking about.
And they're like he has like the Joker question mark ones.
Yeah, I see the one like
they're-
Christmas.
Yeah, they're always like I mean, there's like normal-ish suits, but then like some of them are like silk and like
The Ali
whatever,
G
satin.
kid, the kid that dressed up
Yeah,
like Ali G.
Yeah.
Now, I guess can people understand what this is if you don't live like in a big city? Because I feel like it's just big cities that people have like or people that go out a lot. Like, this is my thing. Like, I'm gonna wear a fucking yellow suit like and a green face like The Mask, like Jim Carrey, and go out once a month, and people are gonna
Somebody
be
save
like,
me.
cool. Yeah, it's so fucking cringy, and it gets me. It makes me want to beat their ass. So I swear to God. And the Mexican kid's small, and I feel bad, but it's like, bro, what are you doing? He's just all like, yeah, look at me. Like, I get so much attention. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
I think it's just one of those things of just like wanting to be accepted and validation and just really attention seeking
Yeah, I
because
think it is.
something's going on
Yeah, yeah.
behind the scenes where like
Yeah, for
or
sure.
some past trauma. But when you
There we
see
go.
that,
Dom, breaking it down.
when you yeah, but like when you do something like that, I just feel like that's like an attention that's not normal.
I would
Yeah.
say that.
A little weird.
I would say, but that dude in PB. He's going home with some dime pieces sometimes.
Which
Is he
one? The
though?
millionaire?
What? No, the dude with the suits that walks around PB.
Really?
Like he goes into moonshine every once in a while for the games, and that dude like is with like some hot ass girls sometimes.
Fuck, I'm gonna wear a suit then.
I mean, I don't know anything about. I've talked to him a few times. I've never really like gotten to know him, but like yeah, every once in a while I'm like, damn, dude.
Hey, tell him I want to beat his ass.
Shoney wants to meet you outside.
Yeah, Shoney wants to tell you, wear some fucking regular clothes, you freak.
Yeah, it is
Jesus
weird, yeah.
Christ. Just
I
like,
mean,
I don't know.
I do think that's like a result of like, however many years ago, probably like, like 6-7 years ago or so, like the idea or the concept of like peacocking became a thing.
Yeah.
Where it was like, you got to wear like a conversation starter,
Yep.
especially when like you're day drinking, like a shirt that people are going to come up to you and be like, yo, that's fucking awesome. That was the TTG shirts were like all
I
conversation
used to wear a lot of
starters.
those t-shirts.
Oh,
Not
for sure,
TTG,
yeah.
but it's something that says something funny or fucked up, and people are like, oh, that's tight.
Yeah, no, I just had like a shirt that was like 80s style colors, like it's a too legit to quit. Like that was it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just shit like that. That like
You shop at Target. That's cool. That's cool.
Hey, Target be having some heat, man. I think I might start. Fuck that.
Hey, I shouldn't say anything. I go to Walmart sometimes and I can find some shit back in the fucking like cuts.
Okay, you'll go to Walmart, but you're shitting on Target?
I know. I gotta stop. I'm sorry. I'm out of
Yeah,
control.
Man, you out there, bro. That's why.
Out where?
Out there.
Where?
With
Out
them.
where?
You know
with
who.
with the PB millionaire.
The Haitians.
Nah, you ain't with the Haitians, you ain't with the PB millionaire, man.
Damn, bro. Who am I with?
Come on, man. You with the essays, bro.
The bro, there's so much culture down in Chula Vista. I
know
love it,
there
bro.
is, bro.
So many good smells,
So much
bro.
culture in the trailer park.
Dude, the trailer park. There's so many. There's like fucking hot dog stands, like the Mexican hot dogs and shit. Fuck, dude, it's
Yeah,
great.
I know.
It reminds me
We
of
got
Turlock.
that in PB.
Nah, not the real shit though.
What are you talking about?
Your prices are inflated. It's
Bro, yeah.
that's fake Mexican shit in
Dog,
PB.
man, dude, they're charging like $9
Yeah.
a fucking hot dog.
Oh yeah,
I'm
they jack those prices. As soon as Mavericks closes for the night, those fucking hot dogs go up in price.
That's like price gouging. Dog, like, nah, don't just shrug
You
your
know how you get
shoulders.
around that? Don't buy hot dogs, bro.
I know.
When you're
I
drunk,
don't-
sometimes you need
Yeah,
that.
dog, because they be smelling good.
Yeah,
They do.
That's how they
I'm
get
like,
you
bro,
with
you
the-
gotta give me a 2-for-1 deal, bro. Like, I'm not paying fucking $18 for two
I went,
fucking hot
Crazy.
dogs.
I went to
That's crazy.
I went
dog.
to a 49ers Rams game in LA, so we took like the party bus, and they had to drop us off. Like this is before the Rams stadium was open, so they were playing at the USC stadium at the Coliseum, and that's in the hood. So like they drop you off like kind of like far away from the stadium, and we're walking, and every fucking corner. Literally, like every corner, you're on an intersection, 4 corners. They got the fucking vendors out there with the sheet pans from like that you would bake cookies on.
Yeah.
They got the hot dogs going, the fucking
A propane
the
tank with
yeah,
a fucking
propane,
shit
yeah,
that's pumped up.
dude.
Fire
and, like,
hazard.
the entire fucking way there, every fucking corner you pass,
Had
there were these
motherfuckers selling
motherfuckers there.
shit.
Yeah, like this is fucking. I'm like, you're drunk as shit. I'm like, oh man, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, facts.
You're pulling hot dogs off the fucking hot ass grill. Like, did I pay for this?
I asked for an industry discount. Yeah, I was like, yo, man, no discount for the industry folks?
They
She's
said,
like,
what industry, bro?
no.
This is the
I
street
was like,
dog
man,
industry.
I'm like, man, fuck y'all.
See, come down to fucking Chula, bro. We got cheap ass hot
Not
dogs.
driving all the way down. Oh, hey, speaking of Chula, there's a dope ass bar that's like Mexican Hooters on steroids.
Twin Peaks.
Go.
Yeah, like then there's a lingerie day.
Whoa.
Yeah, that type.
Is
shit.
it a strip club?
No,
Guys and girls as the waiters?
no, just girls, bro. Sorry,
Wait, what's it?
Let's go also go.
What's it called?
I don't know the name, but I'll find out. My friends told me about it like twice.
El
my
Jutos.
barber, yeah, my barber's told me about it.
Apparently,
El Jutos.
apparently, some like famous TJ taco shop opened up a spot in Chula Vista. I think it's Chula Vista.
Bro, you guys quit hyping me up, man. Shit.
See,
Chula, we
yeah,
out here,
bro, y'all
man.
had- y'all had the-
gentrification is happening
Yeah,
We
quick.
got a lot
man.
of glass on the sidewalks, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only thing.
Better than needles.
How was that lowrider parade?
I didn't go.
You didn't go? All
I
right,
heard
good
about
shit.
it, but a couple people got shot, but it was good.
You didn't see no ice Asians getting jumped?
No, why did that happen?
What,
Bro, yeah, you see what was going on in LA?
Bro, I don't have fucking Instagram, homie.
Holy, you have no idea?
No. Wow.
Motherfuckers
But then
pinned
again,
out.
like he's ears to the ground in LA.
Bro, it's all out. It was, I mean, I don't know. I think
The
it's died
fire's
down.
still going
but-
on?
No, I think it's died down now, but it was an all out fucking riot for like 5 days.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I don't know.
Bro, it was like real shit. It was like fucked up.
I had no
People's
fucking
getting
clue.
hit with rubber bullets, fucking stomped on by these the cop horses.
Damn.
They were like throwing rocks at
Alex,
Asian
did you know about
cars.
this?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it wasn't.
That was
It's
a big
not,
deal.
it's not as bad as Dom was saying.
Yeah,
but
he always
Yeah,
likes
it
to
is,
inflate shit.
man. I mean, unless they're just showing the bad
The
shit.
black
Yeah, you're
Superman
just
was
seeing the
flying
bad
over.
shit, yeah.
Bro, okay, so would you call it a peaceful protest?
I would say that like there were
Yes or no?
some altercations, but like
Was it a peaceful protest? Yes or no? 'Cause if it's not a peaceful protest, it's a fucking riot.
It wasn't out of control.
So was it a peaceful protest?
That's like saying like if you protest for like 12 hours a day and there's like little skirmishes, that's like basically what it was.
What about for 5 days straight, 24 hours?
But it wasn't though.
Because they had a curfew.
I don't know though. Dom.
Motherfuckers was all out there. Fuck Alex, bro.
That's-
It was all out.
that's-
Fuck, bro.
that's
It was going down
that's
in
your- that's
downtown.
your- that's
Because I
your
asked my
feed.
friend too. And I asked 3 of my friends. They're cops. I was like, bro, is it that bad? He's like, downtown is, yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like Dom loves to like buy into shit. I'm not saying you're wrong. In general, I love
asking
you, and I
that-
know that you love to buy into shit. And
Like
it's
what,
you're,
bro?
Motherfucker, that was shit.
You see biotics? That shit fucking works. Fuck you guys, bro. I stand by it. Hey, you know what's funny about you fuckers? Bro, y'all be doubting me, but the comments always got my back. So that's all that matters.
They have the same algorithm. No shit.
Hey, they're the people sending you that shit.
Bro, fuck out
They're
of
the
here,
people
bro.
sending you those
Hey, man,
videos.
shout out to y'all in the comment section. Fuck these two dudes, man, for life.
The funniest shit about that one was like that was one of the like rare instances of like pure like manufactured like bullshit of like what was actually going on.
Dog, but I don't watch the news. Like I watch independent news sources. So I'm watching
but you're watching people whose job it is to get you inflamed and to see shit that looks worse than it is.
Not Channel 5. This motherfucker just goes and does like
that's like literally what the news all that
he
shit.
just goes and does funny shit and just shows you like what's really going on. Not this like this dude that all he does is like his whole channel is always him just riding around in LA. Just random
the bike?
shit. Yes.
Yeah.
So he fucking rides his fucking bike through the shit. He's like, oh shit, it's really going
He's
down.
got the e-bike, right?
Yeah, he's got one of them e-bikes.
Yeah.
I watch him and he'll show you what's really going on.
That's AI.
It's going down.
But that
fuck y'all, it's going down.
but that's such like a self-selection. Like hey,
It's going down, bro. It ain't no peaceful.
I'm saying-
but you can't call it a peaceful protest though. You see?
But also check this out.
It's not right, but you can't call it a peaceful protest.
But that's not like a gotcha. It's like if you were at like a party and a fight broke out. Would you be like, was it a peaceful party? Like, no, there was a fight, but like, it's like,
nah, bro, nah.
No, it's,
bro, when cop cars have fucking boulders in their freaking windshield and ICE agents are trying to get by and motherfuckers are like throwing rocks and throwing shit. It's not peaceful, bro.
That's the thing I'm
peaceful.
saying. I'm saying.
You won't say it. You won't call it a peaceful protest.
It's
you won't call it a peaceful
Hey,
protest.
he's looking at his white timeline. You're looking at your black timeline, bro. Way different
Yeah, bro,
timelines
you on
here.
the Jewish network,
He's on the
man.
Jewish
Of course
network,
you
bro.
don't fucking see, man.
No, here's what I'm saying is that there are people whose job it is who profit off of this.
True, but they're filming the same shit though. Like,
hold on.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, calm down. I'm sorry.
So there are people who profit off of this shit, and their entire goal is to get their shit into like an algorithm that you've self-selected into. So like you've self-selected into say fights or like rage bait, whatever it is. And so you're always gonna get like this one like version of whatever is coming out of the world.
So any independent
So and what you're saying is you're saying like, oh my God, there were rocks thrown, there were this, there were that. It was total chaos. But like, what if that doesn't mean it's total chaos? What if it means that like things were pretty orderly, some shit got out of hand, but generally speaking, it wasn't that crazy.
They sent in 2,000 National Guard and 700 Marines.
And you believe the government?
I know they sent the Marines.
No, and this is my point. That was when I talk about manufactured bullshit. That is exactly what I talk about.
So the National Guard didn't go.
They went because the government wanted to fucking make you think this shit.
What?
They wanted to turn it into a war zone and to make it seem like it was a war zone. That is literally government propaganda you are buying into.
Check it out, but I'm not watching the government news sources.
It doesn't matter.
So anybody that covered,
they created the spectacle.
So are you saying anyone that covers that has the same agenda?
No. What I'm saying is that you bought the government framing. They wanted to create a spectacle. You got it pumped into your feed by the people who interpret it the way they want it to, and now you believe the government.
And what about my friends? They're wrong too?
They believe the same shit.
So my friends that actually live there in LA, that are police officers.
100%.
Okay. I can't argue with you, bro.
Check this out. I'm going to take myself out of this conversation because I don't know what's going on.
Fuck you.
No, I don't have Instagram, so I saw none of this. But I see what Alex is saying, but I also see what you're saying. When I was driving Uber like 2-3 months ago, I picked up these Canadian guys from the airport. And I'm driving them to their Airbnb. And they're like, dude, is it true that Americans are like beating up Canadians because of the...
border crisis?
The tariffs? And I'm like, what? Like I'm laughing and they're in the back saying, like, what? They're beating up Canadians because of the tariffs. They explained it some like political shit. I was like, I have not heard of that. And this is when I had Instagram. And I was like, no, I haven't heard anything about that. They're like, oh, dude, all our timeline is like, we've seen people like Canadians like getting harassed by Americans. Did you hear about this, Alex?
No, I'm just saying this is how social media works.
Yes. So, and I'm like, wait, what? So I got to talk to someone outside of my United States bubble and someone from Canada, and they're saying all this shit. I was like, dude, so I got on the fucking internet. I'm looking like on Instagram. I was like, I didn't see anything. I hit up a couple friends and they're like, dude, I've never even heard about that. And I was like, man, it must have just been their fucking timeline. Like kind of what Alex is saying. Like maybe to them, it's like, no, fool, like motherfuckers are getting beat up. You can watch 12 videos of fucking Canadians getting harassed. And that's pretty big. Like, oh, it must be going on all over the place. I'm not saying it like it wasn't a riot in LA.
I have people messaging me like over the years, like getting angry with me when I explain to them that like San Diego is not hell on earth.
Yeah.
They're like, just fucking homeless people everywhere. Like you're walking over shit.
Exactly.
Like it's fucking, the economy's terrible. It's like a fucking third world.
Depending on where you're at.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's my whole point.
Depending where you're at, like
San Diego.
There's a bunch of videos on YouTube about National City and the prostitution right next to Chula Vista. It's crazy. I see these videos. I'm like, bro, is this Compton? What the fuck is this? National City. I drive through National City all the time. I never see it. It's literally like 4 blocks. So if you're at like a fucking nightclub and it's chilling, bro. There's so many hot chicks. Actually, you know about this because it's like the whole night is good, and then like maybe sometimes at like 1:15 or 12:45, it starts getting a little sketchy, and you're like, damn, shit just changed. A fucking fight breaks out. If only video you see of that night is from the fight breaks out, someone throws a bottle, and there's multiple views of it, then everyone's like, bro, you cannot go there, bro. Shit's crazy. But if you're the DJ, you'd be like, I mean, yeah, that part was crazy, but for the whole night, it was chill. Like, don't worry, you're good. Again, I'm not discounting what you're saying.
I know what you're saying.
And now imagine this.
Yeah.
Now imagine that a bunch of people took videos of that same altercation.
Exactly.
But now they're saying that it happened on a different night. And now, you know what I mean? Like
but you still can't call it. He won't call it a peaceful protest. If all this was going on, just call it what it is. I'm not here to debate you like that, bro. I'm not here to change your mind. I just want to hear you call it.
No,
if that's what you think it was.
But you're trying to make.
So what was it?
You're trying to make an argument that doesn't exist.
So what was it? I say it was a fucking riot.
It was a protest. It definitely wasn't a riot.
I feel like protest. If it was like 5 days and one of the days was shitty, I think that's a protest. I don't think it's a riot. A riot would be like 4 days of riots.
We've seen riots. We've seen riots. Like we know what riots look like. That wasn't a fucking riot.
Let's go back to the nightclub. The whole night is legit, and then the last 30 minutes there's a fucking riot and someone hits a fucking bottle and people are getting punched and shot. Do you say there's a whole riot the whole night? Like, no, bro, it was a riot the whole night.
No.
Yeah, so maybe that's kind of what Alex is talking about. I don't know.
So look, I mean,
but you won't call it peaceful.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it does. What do you mean?
Just say it, Alex.
All right, so what did you say? The Million Man March down Capitol Hill? That was just a protest? That wasn't a peaceful protest? It was just a protest?
That was a peaceful protest.
All right, so you know what a peaceful protest is.
But do you know what a police riot is?
No, it's a police riot.
It's an actual term by something that exists where the cops instigate a riot.
The cops instigate?
Yeah, and it's actually a shit ton of studies.
What's it called? A police riot?
A police riot. The most famous one being in what was it, 68 in Chicago in the Democratic National Convention. So they use tactics what are called like kettling. Do you know what kettling is?
Talk to me, boss.
They throw kettlebells.
Nah, fuck you, ain't no boss. Man.
No,
Talk to me.
So kettling is when the cops build like a line essentially, and they move the energy or the flow of the protest into another line of cops. And then there's nowhere to go, and then it creates an elevated confrontation.
Oh, yeah,
and
like
eventually,
agitation.
agitation. So, like, essentially,
It sounds like something that happened in like the 60s.
I mean, it's a tactic that's been used for decades.
Really? So do you think they're still doing it to this
Hell
day?
yeah! Oh, absolutely,
So you
100%.
They're doing police riots?
Do you know what during protests? What this is, by the way, this is from a former police chief in LA. Do you know what the cops
What's
are
his
supposed to
name?
do? I don't remember his name.
Nah, I don't believe it.
Do you know what cops are supposed to do during a protest?
Not be confrontational and just be there to show just some sort of force.
They're supposed to get between the protesters and the businesses, and then let the protesters move through the streets. Do you know why?
So protesters don't loot?
Yes. Do you know why they don't do that?
Why?
So they want motherfuckers to loot so they can beat their ass?
And what happens after that happens? Demand for police dollars go up.
They
There's a great...
were doing that in LA. You know that? There's out there looting.
Yes, I know.
That's your favorite. That's your favorite.
Oh, yeah, bro. I wish I was young, man. Like, I'm too old to be doing that shit.
Nah, let's go loot, bro.
Under
I loot it all the time, bro.
Under 18, you could do it.
Apple Store,
if
man.
I was like 16, oh my God, I'd be all over it. All over it.
You'd be in jail, homie.
No, I wouldn't. I'd be 16.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, you might go to juvie for a
Yeah,
little.
go to juvie, get out. Still got the Game Boy. Fuck off. Still got the shoes. Yeah, still got the tech decks. Still got the shoes.
Wow, you're still in tech decks?
Nah, I'm still in like cool shit. But yeah, like I'm way too like my
Don
friend
did steal a tech deck.
I did, and I got caught. It's not good, bro. But my friend during the Watts riot, he went out stealing because he was like, "Fuck yeah!" His friend told him like, "Bro, you just go out steal."
Now
shit.
that was a riot.
So he stole a bunch of shit. When he came home, like his mom was like pissed the fuck off. She like beat his ass, and he couldn't keep none of it.
Yeah,
I mean,
sucks,
people
man.
were like got guns on the rooftop. Like
Yeah.
that shit was a riot.
It
When
was
was
pretty
that?
much. It wasn't a black business, bro. It was getting fucked up.
When was that?
What, the
90s?
It was the 90s,
Or was it 80s,
Oh, damn, okay.
90s,
I thought it was late
whatever?
80s. I could be wrong.
That was the
could have been like 92.
that was the Rodney King shit, right?
No, that was a peaceful protest. That was like
That was
a little bit of a riot.
Yeah, no, it's just confrontational.
But it was confrontational,
Yeah,
but hey.
I mean, the energy was heightened, but
Yeah, they definitely heightened the energy
yeah,
on
but
that
no
one.
one got hurt.
Yeah. No one got hurt. Thank you, God.
That
And the
one
white
was
community,
LA.
thank you.
That one was LA burning.
Was that a protest too?
Damn,
That was a
bro.
fucking riot.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I got no problem calling it how it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna switch up the topic a little bit. Speaking of LA, my buddy Gary from Long Beach, you guys know Gary from Long Beach. Yeah. He invited me to a screening of The Matrix in like a dome. It's actually in Inglewood. You guys know the dome, like the Sphere in Vegas, right?
They got one out here.
They got one in Inglewood. It's smaller and it's part of like this. It's called the COSM, COSM, and it's part of like a sports bar on steroids, dude. Like it's like a restaurant and a nightclub and a sports club all mixed together, man. Nice. It's fucking insane. So what they do is like you get your seat. It's like a full sphere, but half of the sphere is taken up by seats, you know, from like down in the front up to the back. And then they show you the movie. This is the only movie they're showing. They also show UFC fights and sporting events, which I'll talk about those. Fucking insane.
Is it price per seat?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. And so what they do is it's a huge LED screen in front of you. It's a sphere. And then they have like the screen. It's not cut out, but it's the LEDs showing the movie. And then everything else is like movie themed. So it's like the beginning of The Matrix when Trinity is about to be arrested in that little room and the cops come in. When they open up the door and they're getting the flashlights, like the guy in the movie is shining the flashlight to the right looking at her, and then the rest of the LED wall gets bright like someone has a flashlight in the dome.
Okay.
Bro, it's why it sounds kind of cheesy. I even saw videos. I was like, I'm not going to be into it. Bro, it's the sickest shit I've ever seen.
Nice.
Like, it's so fucking
Go on
shit.
shrooms.
You don't need to know. You don't even need shrooms, bro. That would be so uncomfortable.
Really?
So we all got there and just everyone's blown away by the sphere. They're like, damn, it's fucking huge. They got the Matrix logo up there. They have like the two chairs that they're sitting in. It's the blue pill, the red pill. We all sit down. It's like, you know, the premium drinks and you get to order your food and shit.
Nice.
It's cool. And then they say like, welcome to the COSM. And then they show previews of what other events they have. Bro, the UFC, they showed UFC footage, and it's not like they're taking your TV and stretching it on the sphere. Yeah. They have cameras at the UFC event
for shit like that.
For that,
yeah, they got the 360.
Bro, I was like, oh, this is fucking insane. Like, it's $250 for a UFC seat. There.
Damn,
bro, I'll pay for me and you right now. It's so fucking sick.
I mean, I'll go with you. I'll buy my own seat.
So they've got
so sick.
They've had some of those. I think they had one in like Texas or something like that.
Yeah.
So you can watch like football games there and shit like that.
Insane. The basketball, insane.
Hey, what are you doing July 12th? What's going on? I'm off that day. My gig.
All right, so here's a video. Just check out the video. You got to see. It's stupid. Like, I don't know if you guys remember the part in The Matrix where like Neo's in the little his little like water shit, and he comes out of his like tube and he's looking around. There's all these like huge fucking battery like stanchions. Bro, the whole theater is just fucking stanchions, bro. And you're like, what the fuck? And you lose view of like the sphere, and it turns into like a room, a deep room.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
It's insane.
It like,
yeah, it's insane.
That's
dude.
I couldn't picture it like the way you were saying it, but like,
nuts.
yeah.
So like, I'm already thinking like, dude, I'll go see a UFC fight there. 100%.
Yeah. Let's do something
insane.
on the 12th.
All right, yeah. That's July 12th.
Yeah, July 12th. And
Wait, where's this at?
Inglewood.
We'll do something on my birthday. My birthday's in July.
Yeah, I'll see what they have on the 12th. But honestly, we watch a Matrix, a UFC fight, or a basketball fight. It's so sick.
Where are you gonna be at on the DJing on the 4th?
I'm gonna be in Austin.
Damn. Oh, lucky.
Yeah, I'm going to Austin.
What are you doing? What are you doing out there?
Man, hanging out with my friends, bro. Get out my business.
Are you working out there?
Nah.
Dude,
Sure.
good for you, man. I always leave San Diego on July 4th. I never DJ.
I don't even DJ July 4th of San Diego, bro. I got my feelings hurt like 2 years in a row.
What do you mean?
Because I got like a dope gig. I got like the Hard Rock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never really get to that Hard Rock. And I was at the Hard Rock 4th of July. I was so excited. Bro, I worked hard on that set. I worked hard.
No love?
No one showed up. Because no one goes out to nightclubs.
Yeah.
Oh,
July.
That's why you don't talk
night,
about it, bro.
yeah.
Why'd you bring it up? No, I never talk about my fucking slow gigs ever. Unless it's
because
like the
I was so
homies.
excited. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I don't mind sharing it with the people.
That
You know
sucks.
what I mean?
That sucks.
Yeah, I was like, and then
Especially when you like prepare for it and shit.
yeah, I was like, where the fuck is like? No, people don't go out.
Are you guys gonna float the river on the 4th?
Hell yeah. Oh, we're going on a yacht.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we floated the river on the 4th in outside of Austin.
Oh yeah, hell no. At night?
No, during the day.
I mean, when I think river, I'm thinking like water deeper than like 6 feet.
No, the river is like you get on like an inner tube.
Yeah, no, I'll fall through eventually, like fucking around with my friends or something.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can,
I get a
you
little
can-
worried
you can
about you,
stand in
dog.
the water.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like for the
Cool with
most
that.
part, like like when I like stood, it was probably like up to like here or something like that.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking like the water's like super deep, and then it's like going down, like there's like a tide, and then
Like
I lose
rapids?
and I lose my fucking.
Yeah, you
inner tube.
do
And now
go-
I'm like swimming for it. Now I can't swim for it. And then my head hits a rock. Oh, knocked down. I drown and die.
So
Damn.
we it was on 4th of July. So I was out there for a bachelor party. So we had a ton of booze. One of my friends lives in Texas, and so he like drove out there to meet us, and he filled the car up with booze. Fucking, we just had a shit ton, and then we knew we were going on the river, so they made like a bunch of Jello shots, but in like the ketchup squeeze bottles.
Nice.
Like, dude, we were the fucking rock stars. So like the way it works is like they pick you up in like a party bus. And there's like just random people on it, you know what I mean? So it's like your group and other groups and all that. And like we were killing it the whole fucking way up, dude. We got all the booze, like we got way more booze than everyone. Fucking blasting music, singing, like we were the fucking stars of the party. We get there, everyone's fucking loving it. We bust out the booze. We fucking put it. They have like special inner tubes that have like a plastic bottom, so you can put like all your like food and drinks or whatever in it.
Yeah.
So like we put all of our fucking shit in there. We're floating down the first section, and like we're squirting fucking Jello shots in people's mouths. Everyone's going fucking crazy.
Hell yeah.
The first fucking shoot down, all of it flips over.
What do you mean to shoot down? What does that mean?
Like the
Like a
first like
waterfall?
tide, like
So
so
they-
like a dip. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So they like
Damn, you guys are going to like White Water Rapids or what?
Well, so like it's calm waters, but like they want to like they have like a pool area like where it slows down, so you can like get on your all your shit. So you can gather all your shit, get on your fucking inner tube, and then like you shoot down into like the river that's it's like flowing a little faster. But that first one, you're kind of like,
Yeah.
and we were with the,
Hey, shit got serious. Real
I would have
quick.
got so mad.
Where's Tom?
all of it fucking gone, like nothing, dude. The rest of the fucking trip, like we were fucking losers. I'm like bumming drinks off people, and it's like a 2-hour fucking float.
Dude.
So like
sucks.
yeah, like the only thing I ate was like you don't have like all your shit's in like a locker in the party bus too. So you have like no credit card, nothing, and there's like food vendors on like going down the thing. So like we didn't have any of our food, we had lost it. This girl like was nice enough to give me like half of her Luna bar. And like literally her and I were talking, there was like a taco truck. So there's like these boardwalk kind of deal, river walk kind of deals at like certain parts of the river. And like there was a taco truck there, and it was like it was so people could like kind of pull up on the side of the river and like order, you know? And none of us have money. And she's like, should I flash them to get us some tacos? I was like, yes.
Alex is like, yes, for
I was
sure.
like, I don't even care about your tits, but like, we need to eat. And she was like, no, I'm good. I'm like, damn,
come on, bitch.
I know. You gotta give one for the team. I'm like, I'll pull my balls out of work. Fuck. But like the first shoot down. So one of the guys we were with is my friend's cousin. And he was in Iraq, and he was all fucked up from like PTSD.
Damn.
Like overweight, like has like difficulty, like even like getting outside the house. So like him like being there was like impressive. You know,
I haven't heard of like being overweight as like a PTSD.
he just like doesn't leave the house, so
Oh,
he doesn't
wow.
like exercise or anything.
Huh.
And so like anyway, so like that first like shoot down, and I think like all the people and everything that was going on, he had like a full on like panic attack. And he just like got out of the water and like walked to wherever like the meeting point was, like 2 hours away.
Fuck. That
Yeah, like
sucks.
it was fucking crazy.
Yeah, I grew up in like the mountain. I didn't grow up in the mountains, but like we were like a family that went like to the mountains, like snow. Like we didn't go to the water much, like the beach or like lakes. So anytime I ever go to a lake or anything like that, I'm like, this is dangerous, man.
It is, bro.
It is. I get a little nervous when I hear you're going to like Havasu. I'm like, fuck, dear God, let Dom make it.
Did you see Tahoe?
What's Tahoe?
Lake Tahoe, like the other day.
No, what happened?
Had like a crazy ass storm. Like
Riots?
six people died on the water.
What?
What do you
Doing
mean
what?
a storm? Like a rainstorm?
Like a super like windy storm out in the mountains. So like the water's like crazy choppy. Like boats were fucking coming on shore, like running into like docks. Like 6 people died because they ran up on a cliff. Like the water like pushed them into a cliff. Boat fucking capsized. They're getting beat up against the fucking rocks.
Dude, speaking of Tahoe, Lake Tahoe, I don't know if you guys have heard this, but my cousin told me this. And I don't know. After, you know how we had a lot of, I think it was the Chinese help build the railroads out here?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Just making sure. I don't know shit.
Yeah.
But after we were done with the railroads, I guess there was like concentration camps for like the Chinese and shit. Like after, like we didn't need them anymore, and they wanted to get like rid of all these communities of like Asian people,
We as in who?
Americans,
Continue.
people from Turlock. What do you want me to say, dude?
He wants you to say white people.
Hell yeah.
No, the black people were doing it too, man. For sure. Black people were actually more like, because they were like,
more
we
into
used to be slaves, now we want to pick on you, the Asians. Apparently, fucking the mob, they had the mob get the fucking Chinese people and like get rid of them. They told them they were taking them somewhere, and they took them to Lake Tahoe and fucking tied like shit on their feet and threw them in the fucking lake.
Are you serious?
They said there's like hundreds of fucking dead bodies down at the lake because the lake's so fucking cold that the bodies don't like decompose. They're all like down there still.
Well,
I don't believe that, bro.
You don't believe it?
Yo, why would they not pull them out?
It's so fucking deep, and why would they want to go down there? Like, it's so fucking deep.
Motherfucker, if they build a
They're dead,
submarine to
bro.
go to,
They're dead.
they still need. Dog, you just can't leave dead. Nah,
Nobody's.
hey, what shit that's on your feed, bro? What's your feed?
That's on my feet.
I don't know that this is true, but like we've still never seen the bottom of Lake Tahoe.
Exactly.
Like that's how deep it is.
Yeah, it's deep as Lake Tahoe is deep as fuck.
Bro, do you think it's deeper than where the Titanic is at?
Probably, yeah.
Let me find
A
out.
lake?
Let me find out.
It's deep as fuck. Yeah, Lake Tahoe's deep.
I
as
feel like
fuck.
someone's taking a submarine to.
They've tried. They've tried. Like yeah, they've tried to get to the bottom.
I don't see it being deeper than the fucking Titanic, bro. That's a lake.
But it's like all fucking snow melt and like basically like
yeah,
what would
nice
be a
try,
valley.
Alex. Stop.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what
man.
you said? Oh, the snow that melts.
Fuck out of here, man. That was a riot.
The people skiing.
Well, no, but that's what it is. It's all snow melt.
Let's see. The approximate depth of the Titanic is 12,000 feet. Lake Tahoe depth is 1,600 feet.
Way off.
Way off.
That's what I'm saying. That
And
shit-
I think we've seen the bottom of
Lake Tahoe.
Lake Tahoe. I think we have, but I think not a lot of people can do it.
I think there's like I don't know, but there's like crevices and shit. Nobody's been down out there. Like some people are still trying to do it.
Man, hey, the comment section, light this fool up, bro. I'm tired of this shit, bro. Light him up, bro. Everybody in the comments, light this fool up, bro. Light him up, bro. Let him know what time it is, man.
Said there's some
all the Z-Lords unite, man. We getting them, bro. We get them out of here.
Some crevices we haven't seen. hey, we can't argue with that, bro. There's a lot of crevices we have not explored in Tahoe, dude.
Yeah, man, your ass crack crevice, nigga. That's what you're talking about, man.
All right, I'm gonna take back that whole story I said about the Chinese people. My bad. I don't even believe myself now. 1,600 feet. I feel like you can see them.
Don't get them. They're dead. It's cool,
Hey,
bro.
no. Just leave them. Just leave
It's
them.
cold enough, bro. Just leave them.
Yeah.
That's what the family would have
Shit
wanted.
is, you ever been in that water before though?
No, I've never been to Lake Tahoe.
No, he's right about this. Hold on. Go ahead.
All right, go
No,
ahead,
I would
bro.
never jump in that water. That shit's cold as
Is
fuck.
it always?
I have jumped in, yeah,
It's
when I was
always
a kid.
cold.
Always
bro,
cold
I
as
think
fuck.
it'd be cool to go to Utah. I just don't know.
Tahoe.
Utah?
Oh yeah, Lake Tahoe. My bad.
Yeah, that's in California.
I feel like what else can you really
Yeah,
do out
it's a lot. There's a lot of hiking, and they got casinos up there.
there? Gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's
So
just
is it be more like for like snowboarding and like hiking?
I mean, if you go in the winter,
yeah. The winter, that's what it is. In the summer, it's more about like being on a boat and like
Yeah,
and-
which kind of sucks.
So you got to get a boat.
I mean you don't have to. You can just sort of like hang out on the shore.
Can you rent
Yeah.
jet skis? Oh,
Yeah,
you said the
yeah.
water's super cold. Though,
Yeah,
right?
You might end
But
up
there-
at the
there's-
bottom.
I mean, there's like-
with the Chinese.
Oh,
there's cool beaches.
It's cold down here. Hey, look at that crevice down there.
don't go down there.
Don't go to the crevice.
No one's ever
Dude,
been.
Alex has got to be right, bro. Like he's always got to be right. I fucking love it. Nah, bro. I know about a crevice down in Lake Tahoe. No one's seen it, girl. No one's seen it. Let me squirt some Jello shot in your mouth. Say ah. Anyways, water sports. Nah, done. We're done. I'm not doing water. Fuck that. Cause you hit your head.
Yeah.
When you're on snow, you hit your head, you just fucking slide down to the parking lot. You're good.
Yeah, I feel
in
that.
water, bro, you go down. I lost a homie in high school. He was kind of on drugs, but lost his sunglasses, jumped in after his sunglasses in a river and just never came up.
What
like the undertow
fuck?
took
Like-
him.
like
Yeah.
You got caught in a rock or something?
No, like the undertow caught him and like pulled him under
I don't
the
even
bank
know.
or
I've
something.
never even heard about undertow. Explain that, please, because that's
Alex,
scary.
do you want to talk about the
Bro,
undertow?
'cause if
That's just
some-
a current. That's not an undertow.
Yeah, sure.
Well, in a river, yeah, it's just a
There's
current.
no undertow?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Isn't that kind of the same though?
An undertow is like when the water beneath gets like it's basically like sucking back out into the ocean. That's
Okay,
just a
so
different thing.
same, different, but
So there's an undercurrent in the river.
yeah, like different levels
Well,
of the water. going
moves faster,
like at the bottom
under-
or some
towards
shit.
the bottom.
Yeah.
So you can dive it. Man, fuck, bro.
I
don't know if
told
wanna
you,
be on that
man.
fucking
It's
yacht, that
dangerous,
river, bro.
Yep.
I don't know. It's like well, if he dove, that means the water's like super deep, then, right?
I don't know exactly what happened, but it was the underflow, undertow, under.
Like, how
whatever.
can you get sucked down and like not be able to pop back up? Like,
I mean, there's
how
like
does
there's
that
like
work?
banks and shit. Like there's dirt, and it goes like the water cuts into the bank, and
Well, yeah, like over time, you can like get some
Yeah.
weird like holes dug out. Like I was in Mexico. I was in Puerto Vallarta, up in like fucking the Sierra Madres, and so these are like small like villages up there that have like no electricity, no running water, nothing like that. And this dude was like making money off tourists because he was jumping off a cliff into like, I swear to God, like the river was probably like 3 feet deep, but he was jumping into like where a waterfall had probably once like dug out a hole.
Like a crevice?
Yeah, like a crevice. And he was diving directly into this like tiny little hole
Nice.
off like a cliff, and that shit looked crazy as fuck. Comes up afterwards like no teeth. I'm like, no shit.
A lot of trial and error.
worth the money. Yeah, river. I mean, rivers can be dangerous, man.
I didn't know they were dangerous like that. Like, I didn't know there
be.
could be an undercurrent that, like, if you,
I'm pretty sure if you're going to a place and there's a bunch of people, it's not that dangerous. Or maybe it is. Who knows?
I mean,
they
probably a
Chinese,
controlled
bro.
environment. You do like whitewater rafting. They got like you got like the flotation shit on. Like,
I wanted to do that, but then, yeah, I'm scared to fall off that bitch.
to say if you won't float a calm-ass river in Austin, you're not going to go whitewater rafting.
I mean, there's a point where I just look at someone and I goes like, all right, like you're asking for trouble. And whitewater rafting is one of those.
Yes, that's
like,
one of those things.
What are we doing here, people? Like, what's going on
or
here?
what is it, hang gliding?
Hang gliding,
That-
same thing.
Hey, at Yosemite, I think it's Yosemite, there's a trail that you can go up, but bro, it's like so steep, like it's like nailed in wood and like wires that you like have to hold
Half
on
Dome.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks crazy.
That's actually pretty like.
That looks kind of
crazy.
It depends on the
That
trail
looks
you
kinda
take.
sketchy.
There's
Yeah,
like a very
it is
easy
pretty
way out.
sketch. My dad has done that, and I have friends that have done that. It is pretty sketch, but it's kind of on the safer side if you're white.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, white people be doing that.
You can
shit.
easily do it.
They put who's the comedian that did that? Like white people like putting their foot on the edge. Like there's that fucking edge. I think it's Cat Williams. He's always saying that like white people got to push the fucking envelope. It's kind of true.
Not me. I do the Garth. I'm like.
Yeah. I'll like lean back and like look forward.
Yeah.
Type shit.
It's not even so much that like I don't like trust myself or like the footing. I don't know if some dumb motherfuckers behind.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
fuck that,
I went on top of my roof the other day. I was talking to my neighbor.
Damn, that's high.
Yeah, it is high. And I was
What
talking
you doing up there?
Yeah, what the hell were you doing up there?
Chill out, dude. I was revisiting like my childhood memories.
Was your dog up there?
What? Toby, get the fuck down, homie. When I was a kid, I always loved going on roofs, bro.
Really?
I don't know why. You guys didn't?
Nah, it was too high. I'm scared of heights.
Oh, no, I'm not scared of heights. I'd always love to just find ways onto my roof or like my neighbor's roof or like the roof of my school or whatever. Anyways.
My parents' roof was too sketchy. I didn't want to go on.
Really? Sketchier the better, man.
Even on the slant?
Yeah, I used to jump off like onto the grass and shit. Yeah. We had a 1-story house.
Okay, I was like, what?
Yeah, so I'm talking to my neighbor and I was talking about I got the my home charger, Tesla charger, like built into my fucking home. He's like, that's cool. I'm going to do it too. I was like, sweet. I was like, dude, what about our solar panels? Like, how many do we have? I've never seen them because they're on the roof and they're townhouses, so I don't have access to my roof. He's like, bro, I got the code to the fucking ladder on the side.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have like a ladder that like goes up and it's 3 stories, so it's pretty fucking far up. And I was like, how'd you get it? He's like, dude, HOA gave it to me. Like it's our right to be able
I'm about to say, it's my roof, bitch.
Yeah.
Give me that code.
Hey, what is it, like a flat like roof kind of thing?
Yeah, totally flat. So I'm like walking up there and I go up and just like check out my fucking.
See the water?
Huh?
You see the water?
Oh, bro, it's so sick. Like I'm thinking about bringing some fucking lawn chairs and like chilling in the summer. Great view, dude. Coronado fucking island. You can see
That's
fucking
what I'm saying. That shit's high.
everything. So anyways, I go up there, but just like going up 3 stories, I'm looking down like, damn, bro. Like I don't have a problem with like heights, but as I get older, I'm like, this is fucking dangerous. Like if I were to go up there and have a couple beers, like I might have to call someone to help me get down. You know?
When it's raining, I go down the stairs a little slower these days.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I hold on to the rail.
fuck my ass. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, my apartment's ghetto as fuck. They're fucking painting that slick ass fucking paint over the. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
the worst,
as soon as it rains, it's fucking. You know,
that's
That's the worst. Damn, you guys never like were like go on roofs and shit?
Nah, man.
Wow.
I would like climb trees and shit, but I wasn't like going. My roof, my parents' roof had like those shingles that like you could just like it would just like slip off, you know?
Yeah.
It was cool, like growing up. I don't know. I've always had like a weird feeling when I get up like too high.
For
I
sure.
just get like I don't know, like a uneasy feeling. Like I could,
course.
you know what I'm saying, like do stuff, but it's just an uneasy.
It depends on the roof. Like I had a house in Crown Point that my balcony you could just step out onto the roof.
Yeah.
So I'd chill out there and like watch the fireworks and shit because the SeaWorld fireworks would go off like right above my place.
You get on your roof now?
I don't know what's on there.
He doesn't want to know.
Every once in a while I hear somebody up there.
Fucking dead Chinese, man.
I was at the boardwalk at this coffee shop and like there's like a standing bar for like, you know, you can like order your coffee and just like stand there and drink it or whatever. And like as I'm going to order, this dude like hops up on that little like bar and then hops up on the roof and he's just like chilling on the roof. And so I go to the counter and I'm like, hey, like, is somebody supposed to be on the roof here? And she was, I don't know, maybe it's like the owner, and she like goes to step outside and like she looks at the dude and he like hops over to this like motel roof and she's like, no, that's not the owner.
Dude, PB's a different world, bro.
It's a fucking Assassin's Creed roof hopper.
I used to break into fucking like schools and shit on the weekend and like get on the roofs. Like not like I was trying to like steal shit or like be malicious, but I just want to like get a little mischievous, you know? Yeah. So me and friends would just like hop on the roof, try to like, it was more the challenge of trying to find out how could we get on the roof. And it was like, we were fucking junior high, elementary. So we'd be climbing like water spouts and shit and like brick and like getting up there.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it's dangerous as fuck. But
no, when you're that age, you bounce right back up.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. And we were like, safe-ish about it. Like I'm not trying to do that over like cement or concrete. Like we do it over like grass or something, or find like an easy way to get up. But yeah, definitely like the cops got called a couple times, but we like made it out, just like running around and shit.
We breaking shit to skate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. 100%.
Hopping
Yeah.
fences to skate.
Getting fucking chased by the cops just for like skating and shit.
Would go to like the elementary school, shit like that.
Yeah. I missed my hat, man. I had his hat. I forgot what company it was, but it was the skateboarding is not a crime.
Yep. Oh damn. What company was that?
I want to bring that back. I miss that hat.
Speaking of merch, there's this dude who's been like in my DMs like every day for the last like 3 days, like multiple times a day, being like, "Where are the shirts? Where are the shirts? Where are the shirts? Where are the shirts?
Yeah.
Question mark? Question mark? Where are the shirts?
I love
Where are
that
the shirts?"
Some
I'm like,
people, you can tell people that haven't listened to the podcast in a while because you're like, "Where the fuck's Bradley? Where's the fucking t-shirt? Motherfucker,
Yo, where's the t-shirts at? Like, bro.
Who the fuck's that guy with the tattoos? Like, bro, how long you fucking... Damn, dude. Like, you ain't no fan. Get the fuck out of here. That was a skateboard company, PAL.
Oh, that was from PAL?
Yeah, that was from PAL.
That's crazy. PAL was like punk back in the day.
Yeah, for sure. Damn, dude, World Industries. Oh, we could go for days for that, but
Facts.
all that shit was fun.
Yeah, that's why I like buying some of that stuff now.
100%, and I'm happy that we're old enough and we're successful enough to do that, you know, to buy that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm starting to get into,
are
like...
the company's still around, or it's just old fucking...
No, the company's still around.
Some of the companies are around, but some people be selling, like, 90s vintage shit. That shit's pricey. Like,
Bro,
you're trying to get, like, a special edition fucking Taco Bell Batman crossover shit from 94. Bro,
Have you ever tried to do like the whole thrifting thing? Go to like the thrift shops to find some shit?
Bro, it's not even worth it no more, bro.
Yeah,
Especially out here because they jack up the prices to
Yeah.
like, bro, you're damn near paying for like.
they know Buffalo Exchange and PB.
Yeah.
They know what t-shirts they're getting in there. Like you come through, you could sell them some Zara shit, and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, we'll give you $5." Turn around and sell them for 45, bro.
Exactly,
They
bro.
know it's not a deal.
And it's
anymore.
mostly crap in there too. Like even like other like thrift shops where like they're not like as in tune to like what it's worth.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like I don't understand. I know a girl who was like who would get shit like shoes for like $10 that are worth like 400.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, dude, like I was like, man, maybe I'll see if I can find some shit. And I go into like 2 or 3 shops, nothing.
You're going to the wrong ones.
Nothing.
Like there's one in LA and it's all designer stuff. It's like a designer thrift shop.
that one's closed. They got
closed?
looted. Yeah.
I mean, I
during
would
the
doubt it.
riots.
Yeah, during the riots.
it got
No,
burned.
during the protests.
During the peaceful protest. It peacefully got rioted. It peacefully got
They didn't
looted.
throw any rocks. The door was open.
We just want to peacefully loot. We'll be in and out. We'll
In
be
and out, man.
In and out.
Hey,
Don't even
like
worry.
we never were here.
Peaceful.
Watch.
Thank you. We're wearing a
It's like
peace
when
chain.
somebody has their front door unlocked, you know, it's not breaking and entering.
Yeah, dude. Come through, man. Come through.
All right, man, we getting out of here.
Yeah.
Man, we're staying for a little longer.
I don't mind. I'm chilling, actually.
Yeah, while
bro.
you're asking, though.
I
man.
had a.
Let's
Yeah,
get
you
out here. We
got
can keep
tomorrow
talking.
off.
No, I'm just looking at the time. I just see, you know what I'm saying, we're well past an hour.
I mean, the time thing's kind of funny. It was like an unspoken rule that we have to do an hour. I mean, obviously, I don't want to do less than an hour. But there is, people start, you know, I know we got our lives and shit, and people do start, like,
Yeah.
if it's been an hour, like, all right, let's get out of here. I think that was mainly Scoop, because he's got, like, fake business happening. But
What if we just did like a 24-hour like constant set, like people come and go?
I was thinking about doing that on the 300 episode, like having Arlene, Jessica from Vet TV, like random people coming in, but I'm lazy, so I don't want to talk to those people.
What about, like, would there be parts where, like, we just bring in our own friends?
If you were gonna do like a 24-hour like
you would have
but
to.
we would have
that's
to do
the
we would
thing.
have to
This
do
is
it in
good.
shifts. Like you would like, you know what I mean? Like you would have to go home for like 4 hours or whatever and then
Okay.
come back, or you know what I mean? Like
This is good. I'm glad we're talking about this, because this is what I tell people that ask me that want to be on the podcast. And not a lot of people ask, but some people do, like,
I get
oh
that.
yeah, the Tasteless Gentlemen is funny as fuck. You guys should have me on. And at first I get offended. I'm like, excuse me, do you know how big we are?
Yeah.
Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Do you know who I hang out with? And what I tell
do you
them
know who
is
my
like,
Eskimo brothers are?
Yeah,
Macklemore, Michael Jordan.
Have you ever heard of Michael Jordan? Yeah, we fucked the same chick.
yeah, twice. What I tell them is like, I feel like, now this is my own opinion, and maybe you guys agree with it, but I feel like people tune in, and it's usually the fans that we've had, or I'm sorry, the listeners that we've had for so long. They tune in just to hear us and our chemistry, us 5 guys. You know what I mean? And when we bring a guest in, it's like we really don't have a purpose for it. Unless you're Chris. Chris is fucking great. I think Chris is fucking hilarious. He's a great guy. He gets along with us. But when we start trying to bring in like other friends or even like my friend Arlene, like she's funny, people, but it's like, they don't have enough space to like be their self because our chemistry is locked in. We've known each other for so many fucking years. Yeah. So when people ask me, it's like, I try to tell them, you won't do well. Not that you suck. It's just that we've been doing this so long together that it's like, you know, you get invited to a party and like all the people, like a bachelor party. Yeah. Like a bachelor party and they're all homies, but you're the one guy that's like, yeah, I'm so-and-so's brother, or like you're the bride's brother, and they're like, who the fuck's this faggot, you know? But it's like that. We're gonna bring you into this room and it's gonna like, you know.
Yeah, I get asked all the time. Hey, man, what is I'm like, bro,
we should bring like our friends in and just fucking rag on them, dude. Just fucking, just sit right there and just fucking give them shit the whole time, make them cry.
Or does it make like just like steamroll them anytime they try to talk?
Yeah. Because everyone goes like, well, I'm funny. Like bring. It's like, dude,
it's not that you're not. Yeah. Bro, it's a different dynamic.
I don't think we're funny. I think together we have funny shit we say to each other. But I can't get on stage and be like, hey, did you guys hear about that guy?
Bro, and there are still comedians that don't do well in podcast form.
Yeah,
facts.
Exactly.
Like I still get nervous. Like every time, you know what I'm saying, we do the show.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm dead ass.
You're stupid.
Yeah, I'm dead ass. Bro, it's weird like trying to talk and like get something out correctly, like on the spot.
Do you get nervous when you go like and go on DJ? Like
some places, yeah. Most places, I would say most places, yeah. Unless I'm really, really comfortable, then I don't. But yeah.
Most like the bigger the venue, especially.
Well, yeah, I'm getting nervous.
Yeah, I mean, there's like different, like situations, different like atmospheres as a DJ too. I've noticed.
Like if you're tucked away in the corner, it's not as bad.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not, bro. Yeah, I'm chilling.
Or like if there's another DJ, like a lot of places in PB, like sometimes you're the only DJ all night, so you show up when no one's there and you set up and you're gradually warming up the crowd. You've been there for an hour, like you're fucking good to go. You've had a drink. And then there's places like out of town or in LA, you go and there's another DJ opening. There's a packed dance floor and they're feeling it. And now you have to jump in. And the only way I can explain this is like jumping on a treadmill that's already doing fucking 45. You gotta like jump on that bitch and be like, go. You know what I mean?
None of this. It's
no, like, hey, what's up? My name's Schoeny. How y'all doing? No, they're fucking ready to party. You better jump the fuck on and get with it. And that's what makes it.
And also, hopefully, you don't play a song you just played like 30 minutes ago or something.
Exactly,
like that.
exactly. Do you remember when DJs used to ask to look at your history if you were opening DJ?
Yeah.
Remember that? Do they still do that?
I do. I'll just ask them, hey, what you been playing?
Yeah, for sure. I used to have my boy TJ used to ask, like, I'd open for him and he'd be like, yo, can I see your history like on your laptop? I was like, oh yeah, go for it. He just like thumbed through it real quick just to make sure he doesn't play something I played fucking 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Exactly.
I didn't know if DJs still do that.
I do. I mean, it's wise to do that.
Yeah.
Like what I don't like doing, I thought it was cool at first. Like just to show up like 10 minutes before you about to
that's kind of cool. That's got flexing a little bit.
Flexing, but bro, you don't know what the fuck happened for the past.
Unless you know that room really well, like the venue,
which I never do.
Yeah, it's
tough. So I'll go like.
You ever end up in a situation where like a bunch of people are there for that DJ, the opening DJ, and then they just bounce?
Yep. Hell yeah. Or they stop dancing. Well, the thing is funny about like being a DJ is like, people are always gonna have their DJ friends back no matter what, even if they fucking suck.
No matter
so it's like,
bro.
and then they feel like they have to clown on other DJs. And what I tell people is like, all DJs, we're all friends. Like, I don't want someone showing up and be like, bro, you're so much better than Dom. Like, no, Dom's my homie. Shut the fuck up. Exactly. They don't understand that. They think it's like a competition.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I hate that too.
Or it's like, no, fuck that guy. You're better. I'm like, it doesn't matter. We're both getting paid.
Yeah.
And maybe you just didn't like the music he played. Like it's
I always back the homies up. Like
always, dude.
And anytime like some friends are in town, like, yeah, we went out, this DJ sucked. I'm like, where were you at? And then they'll
ask them why. Why did they suck?
Yeah.
I don't know. He played one song.
Man, that's the homie, man. Like, chill.
And we know the homies don't suck.
Yeah, homie don't suck. You just probably didn't like the music, or you probably didn't play his fucking request that you had.
I feel like it's pretty rare to find like a really shitty DJ.
No, I've been saying that.
Nah, I don't
like noticeably bad to where you like, whoa, like what
I'm a snob. So it's like I have like
but I'm talking about like just like you're out and about having fun, you're not really like paying attention. Like very rarely do you end up with the DJ you're like, what the fuck is this dude doing?
Okay, I agree. A lot of DJs won't agree with me, but I mean I don't go out that much lately, but like I don't think I've ever walked in a club in San Diego and be like, yo, like I've heard people fuck up. I've heard this homies fuck up, but whatever, dude, you're DJing live. Good for you. I don't think I've walked in and I could tell you even like the newer DJs that I really don't know that well. I hear them and I'm like, oh, dude, this is fucking sick. Like they might not be to a level as like Dom or like some other DJs I know, but they're doing fine.
Mixing 2 songs together.
Yeah, mixing 2 songs together. Song selection's good. You're not on the mic a lot. Or if you are, like people are digging it. You're good.
Yeah. I think like the baseline experience of going out has just like drastically improved. Cause like back in the day,
you're saying it's improved?
Yeah, 100%. Like just in general.
I thought you were always like negative about like things now. Okay, all right, cool.
I told you, man, it's popping out here.
Guava beat. I told you guys. No. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna calm down. Y'all try to trip me up here. I've been saying.
Hey, give a shot, man. Give a shot.
How you really feel about Guava Beach, homie?
Like you could really miss back in the day. Like you could be like, oh, we're gonna go check this place out, and you go there and you're like, oh, this shit fucking sucks.
You can still. I don't know, man. That's here and there.
And I feel like, I can't really say. It's kind of hard because I think. I don't think I can say
it might not be like popping like the way it was, like how it was back in the day, but like
that's not really up to the DJ.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Well, even like I'm just saying like the quality of like the drinks, the quality of the venue, like the quality, you know what I mean?
Gotten
like,
better?
Yeah, like the baseline. I'm not saying like the top tier.
The baseline. Yeah.
Like the
floor,
the floor is really high.
Venues are getting smarter.
Yes. Yeah, like all the bullshit ones closed.
Yeah, 100%.
And
a lot of like the old ones that we first started going to were like popular because that's all there was.
Yeah. That's fair.
And they're getting smart. They're realizing that there's a lot of
they're watching John Taffer.
What's that?
The bar rescue guy.
Oh yeah, okay. But there's a lot of things to say about a club that reinvests their money in speakers at the local DJs. The local spends a lot of time fucking getting good DJs in there, and I think it pays off. But maybe back in the day when we were going out, it was a little different. They were just like, Schoeny Wednesdays, put them in thrusters.
Back in the day, it was like, who can we get to fucking play some music? And not
for 150 bucks.
For 150 bucks. Yeah.
I mean, trust me, bro. I had a good, I'll be honest, like 2 years of like, the fuck is this DJ doing? And a lot of people still booked me. I don't know fucking why, but I owe them like my career. But there was a good 2 years where I was just like, not aware of like what I should be playing at this venue. And thank God I wasn't playing at like big nightclubs, because I used to go to big nightclubs and hand out my CDs and even sometimes talk to managers. But thank God they didn't fucking let me DJ, because I would have fucked up. And maybe like word got around that like Schoeny fucking sucks. Don't book him. But I stayed low. I stayed at the fucking bars and shit until I got good. Then like
the bars are where the people are at.
Yeah, it's true. And that's where you build your fucking fan base. Bro, I still see people out there like, Schoeny, remember Thrusters? And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I still have one of your CDs. I'm like, fuck me, dude.
I mean, like, there's just so much more like money in like every fucking place that opens up now.
How so?
Like you don't see like shitty old like dives anymore. Like everything that opens up is like top tier, like money. Like you know what I mean? Yeah, you never see anyone like half-assing it anymore. Like
I'm excited to see what Henry's is gonna be, because that closed.
Oh, downtown that closed. Are they gonna reopen? Same owner?
It's like Fat Tuesday or something.
Interesting. That's a good name for downtown. I wonder why they closed. Same owner. Got to be the same owner.
I don't think so, because they want to go a different route with DJs. So it
doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
Yeah, it's probably the same owner.
Wait, you said it's
the owner? Like I'm talking about the owner.
It's going to be Fat Tuesdays?
Yeah. We're going to have DJs.
Didn't they try to open up a Fat Tuesday or Wet Willie's? Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Wet Willie's.
It was just like not enough like going on to keep me there. Like
it's also just not like it's a beach thing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Weird, like just drinking mad slushies at night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because like
chilling inside.
Wet Willie's in South Beach is popping.
Really?
Yeah, like Wet Willie's in South Beach is like, I remember going there and I saw like half the fucking Miami football team there.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Makes
like,
sense, because it's always hot and humid and shit.
Yeah, and like it was way smaller and like it was kind of shitty. Like it wasn't like a nice place, but it's like right there. It was like right there on Ocean. And like, yeah, dude, it was popped off. Like it was all day long. People were there just getting wasted. And then like you see the place open up in downtown San Diego, and you walk by and there's like one dude in there.
Yes.
Like,
it is funny
Slurpee.
how like a franchise will come into San Diego, but they pick like the wrong street or like the wrong area, and it's like, oh, Wet Willie's, and it's just like,
Yeah.
fuck you. It's sad, but sometimes you can look at the venue and be like, dude, that venue, that building just never does well. Like the place that was tin roof. Now I don't know what it is. I feel like that place is doing pretty well now.
Yeah, it is.
The disco spot, well, they said they want to play all disco, which we'll see how long that
Oh,
lasts.
good night, Johnny.
Yeah,
Good night, John Boy,
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
never
That
been there.
building is interesting. I don't think a bar.
Shout House has been like right next door forever.
Is
Hasn't
that the
it?
one with the dual piano?
Yeah.
Shout House
I want to
has
go there
been.
just to chill and like watch.
That's
people
very
play
unique.
piano.
Like
Yeah.
the dual pianos with like, what do they do? Cover songs and karaoke?
Yeah, and like it's like if you're staying in a hotel in that area and you don't know what the fuck you're doing, every fucking concierge is gonna be like, "Oh, go check out fucking Shout House."
Isn't that funny how that like it's so fun? That like barley mash.
I used to do it working in hotels. I'd tell them to go to places I don't want to go to, like because I know they're tourists and I know they don't want to do the shit that's like actually cool. What they want to do is like tourist shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, I remember sending them to this place I never fucking eaten there before. And I would get a $5 kickback every single time I sent them.
There we go.
And it was,
There's
it
the
was,
Jew in
yeah,
there.
it was,
There it is.
but the thing is like I felt fine doing it because it was right on the water.
Oh, yeah.
And like
It's still a dope spot.
Yeah, it's a dope spot.
Yeah.
Like the tourists fucking love it. They would come back, they'd always super happy. So I'd be like, whatever, you know?
It's like going to McDonald's. Like, hey man, where can I get a burger just real quick? I go to fucking
yeah.
McDonald's.
So like
bitch.
I remember I finally cashed in. I had like probably like $150 to this fucking place. By the way, it's not $5 like in my pocket. It's like it's credit at the fucking spot, you know?
Okay.
Oh, do they have to say your name and shit? Be like, hey,
We would give them like a card and you would just put like your name on
Smart.
it. And so I had like $150. So I went there with my brother. We had both never eaten there before. We had lived in PB for years. And I was like, well, I got this fucking, this credit there. Like, let's just go. So we went and like we ordered some drinks, some food. We sat there. It was so fucking bad. My brother and I look at each other. We're like, not even for free.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then there was a fucking Hep C outbreak there.
Oh no.
Shout House?
No. Just that's not the place I was sending people.
Oh, I was like, damn,
But what I was
bro.
saying is like that's like Shout House for sure. When I
Yeah.
work downtown, like people will be like, oh, I want to go somewhere like fun or whatever. It's like I'm not gonna send them to the Hard Rock.
I matched with this chick. She's a flight attendant, and she's like, "Hey, I'm coming to San Diego for the first time. Let's meet up." I was like, "Cool." She's like, "Me and my flight attendant friends are gonna go to a place downtown." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Like, where are you guys going?" She's like, "We're going to a Whiskey Girl because we want to get some good whiskey." And I'm like,
Whiskey House, not
and this,
Whiskey
I
Girl.
just started talking to her, so I didn't want to come off like rude or like snooty. And I was like, "Listen, ho." There's no good whiskey at Whiskey Girl. It's just called Whiskey Girl, and it's basically the McDonald's of bars downtown. She's like, "Oh, I know, but it's just like where everybody wants to go." And I was like,
Okay.
I don't want to go there. Like, that's how bad it is. And I was like,
I don't even try to correct them at that point.
no, I did because I want to get laid. And I was like, yo, let me take you guys somewhere else. She's like, okay, let me ask. And then she's like, all right, cool, we're down. Where do you want to take us? I was like, just fucking meet me on 5th. I took them to fucking La Puerta. And they were like, this is fucking great. It's like a tequila bar.
I took them to Mr. Tempo.
Boom. That shit is fucking loud.
Bro, loud and annoying. There's a Mr. Tempo's in fucking Little Italy, bro. And it's
you
like,
serious?
yes, it looks like a bar that's like Mexican Halloween themed,
Yeah, bro.
bro.
That's not the place. You shouldn't have that in Little Italy. Let Little Italy
it kind of
be
pissed
Little
me
Italy,
off.
bro.
Anyway,
Like,
so I take these
take that
chicks.
shit to Chula Vista.
Take it to my street, bro. So I take these chicks to like all these different spots that like aren't crazy, but it's just like, no, this is way better. You're gonna get better drink, better food, better service, And it's not like you're not gonna see a bunch of other flight attendants there. And they're like, dude, thank you so much. And I told them like go to Neighborhood or something, and they did their thing. But it's just so funny how people, barley mash is still sick. Barley mash is dope. Everyone goes there. Like, you don't know where to go, just go to Barley Mash. If you look up the Gaslamp Quarter on the map, it's the fucking Barley Mash right there in the center of downtown.
And that's
Barley
it. It's all.
Mash.
If you're in a hotel and you don't know where the fuck you're going, like anything that's proximity wise, like you're just gonna go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like one thing I've noticed too is like even if you go to like a hotel and like you want to ask like the people who work there like where should I go, like they always tell you, they do the same thing no matter where you go.
I never asked.
They tell you the places where tourists go.
Yeah.
And like it's literally the worst people to ask.
Even if like when I went to New Orleans, they're like, okay, yeah, you and your homie, because my buddy and I was out there, he's very like, he's super friendly, loves to talk to people. It's fucking terrible. And like he talks to everyone that we fucking see. Like if we're just sitting down like eating, he's like talking to the waiter, like, so what's your favorite drink? I'm like, just order something. Fuck, dude. You know what I mean? Just make a manly decision here and just get your own drink. Don't ask the fucking 16-year-old bartender what they like, you know? So we're at our hotel and he starts fucking rapping out with a fucking person in the front desk, like, where's some good places to go that other people don't go? And right away they're like, oh, there's this fucking speakeasy. A speakeasy? Get the fuck out of here. Everybody was there, bro. Everybody was there. What the fuck? That's not a speakeasy.
And they're not, by the way, they're not trying to hide shit from you. It's just that tourists don't want like the real shit.
It's true, but how do you tell them like, nah, bro, like I'm industry, like
look at you, they don't believe you.
they believe what does this
he
look
looks
like?
cool.
Do I look like a lawyer or what?
Nah, man, he looks like a badass.
Yeah,
You're
dude,
50,
I want to
bro.
They
They know.
Give me a place where someone dresses up all the time. I want to kick their ass. All right. I'm just really looking to get into a fight. Tell me where to go. But you try to talk to them. It's like, where does the place go? And they're like, well, this is a good. Go to Shout House. Fuck you, bro. Or what's the other place that was? It was over off Broadway. It was like
on Broadway.
It was on the
4th
corner.
and B
Part.
No. It was a restaurant. It's is it Shout House?
The Owl.
No.
That was a restaurant.
It kind of sounds like Shout House, but Shout House is the piano place,
Tipsy
right?
Crow?
No, it was like a chain. They have one in like L.A. too. Anyways.
House of Blues.
Nope. Anyways, it'll pop in my head, but I just sometimes it's hard. You're in a different city and you're like, hey, listen, I'm not fucking retarded. I want to go to a place that's just like chill where the locals go. But even people saying that, they're like, yeah, sure you do.
Yeah, they don't
Go
believe
over
you.
here.
Yeah.
It's, fuck you. Oh, you know what? I'll find my own fucking spot. Thank you.
Every once in a while, I would like, I'd if somebody like I really believe them, I'd send them to.
Now,
like,
what would make you believe them? Like what?
A white dude with sunglasses.
Wait, we're looking for some fucking Hep C, bro. Where can I get some good Hep C?
I think if I sent them somewhere that's like sort of touristy and they came back and not like super amped about it, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was cool. You know,
Like,
you know
what
what I
the
mean?
fuck?
Yeah,
I will check.
Yeah, because
What the fuck's Phantom Lounge, homie? You got shot.
Because if you get excited about tourist shit, then like, yeah, you're a tourist person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just what you're like amped up about. But if like you go to a tourist trap and you recognize it, I mean, the tourist traps aren't even necessarily bad. Like, I like some tourist traps.
True.
You know, but like, yeah, I mean, like if you notice it, if you notice that it's not like the real deal, you'll come back and be like, you know what? Like, what else? Give me something like really good. You know what I mean? Like that's sort of the response to
also,
it.
like location. When people are like, "We're staying in the Gas Lamp," I'm like, "All right, well, I'm not going to tell you to go to North Park. I'm not going to tell you to go check out 7 Grand.
Hell no, yeah.
Like they won't want to go do that. But that's where that's a lot of good shit up there.
Yeah, like for whiskey, I would have took him to 7 Grand.
Exactly. Or like Lafayette, like go there, but it's kind of far away. But even there, that's a touristy spot. You know?
Is it Lafayette?
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
Yeah, that's a good mix of locals and tourists.
Yeah.
100%.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's like there are tourist traps that are like worth going to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you know, like they used to have like the bar on the Bahia Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a tourist trap. It literally goes from hotel to hotel on the bay, but it's a cool bar you can go drink at. You know, or like you know, what's Water Bar in like Pacific Beach before it became like a nightclub, you know?
Yeah.
You know, it was just a place you go drink on the water. That's a tourist trap.
True.
Even like Lahaina, I know there's a lot of locals go there, but
Lahaina's
like
another weird one, man. Like
Never been.
it's interesting. It's the big deck. Like they have a small ass bar.
it's
with
where
a huge deck.
It's where East County meets the water.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty gnarly. Yeah, a lot of old surfer dudes that like ride those big ass like beach bikes and shit. Probably try to kick your ass.
Oh, it's like a house.
Yeah,
It looks like a house.
Yeah, man. I went in there once. I was like, I can't be in here, bro. Yeah. I was like, it was like 2 black people. Me and some other dude that was half. It was probably Scoop.
It was the bouncer.
Probably me and Scoop. I was like, bro, this isn't my. Yeah, I just felt out of place.
Yeah.
Like, super
I feel out of place.
It was one of those
It's weird.
places like they didn't start taking credit cards until like the pandemic.
Yeah,
That's the thing too. Yeah, when I
Dude,
went, it was all cash.
I'm considered light skinned there, bro.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, bro. Straight
It
up.
was. Yeah, I was like, man, fuck this place.
Interesting spot.
But yeah, I mean, like there are certain places where like, you know, it's worth going to, even though it's literally meant to like get people like off the street who are just walking around in the door, you know?
But that's funny. See, but when I had a friend come into town, I took her there. I'd never been before. And I was like, let's go to Lahaina's. Like,
You had seriously, you had never been?
I'd never been. I saw it a million times. But honestly, like, I don't know what it is, but I see a lot of places that are super crowded. I'm just like, I don't want to enjoy that.
Yeah,
right
like when you walk around the boardwalk, that shit looks kind of intimidating.
It does look very
because
intimidating.
everyone's like pressed outside.
Yeah,
like
I'm not doing that.
there's an inside that nobody's fucking in.
Yeah.
Because why would you want to be inside in a bar when like everyone's on the deck?
Yeah. When it's a nice day, man, that deck is fucking packed. So much dick.
You're like mad white.
There's that
dudes.
that Mexican spot that's like right around the corner from like a water bar that's like right there on the boardwalk. That's
Mexican
another tourist
spot?
trap.
Mexican
Baja Cafe or whatever.
Something.
That's a cool spot to get a drink. Total fucking tourist trap. The food is fucking god awful.
Yeah.
But you can't fuck up a Corona.
True.
You know what I mean? So if you just want to go have a fucking beer on the boardwalk, just go, you know?
That's why the Coronas are probably like $6. Yeah, they can't fuck that.
Oh, they stopped doing the buy one get one happy hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They don't need to. They're already packed. They don't need to pull people in.
I mean, that shit.
Everyone loves a good happy hour.
The buy one get one free was they used to do it like a Cabo because it was the same owners.
Buy one get one free.
Yeah.
For how long?
I think it was like 2 hours. So they would do it from like 5 to 7 and then from like 10 to midnight.
They do it again, 10 to midnight?
Yeah, because they closed at midnight. So they wanted to get people in. Because obviously, like by 10,
Was this on the weekend or during the weekday?
On the weekend, yeah.
What?
Because they wanted to, so like, you know, by 10 o'clock, you wanted to be at like your destination because you don't want to have to wait in line.
True.
So they had to like figure out a way to like keep people there between like 10 and midnight.
That's actually genius. Get everyone in there and then have them stick around. Then that creates a line. And people see the line. They're like, dude, that place is wild.
Now it's closed, but.
Oh, it wasn't popular.
All right, man.